Did you mine away all the ice? But you need to put the glowstone down, or else it just comes back. Wait, hold on. Let me get. Some. What am I doing? I started the stream, but fuck me. They're running around the house again. I still haven't opened the chat. Hold on. I can put. I stream and then I just completely forgot what was going on. I'm streaming. Oh, I thought someone came in. Close the door! I'm so lost, I forgot how to open up the chat. Hold on. I bet you no one's here and I'm going through all this effort for nobody. Oh no. Oh my god, I haven't seen this man's name in years. 7 different sources? Open up the chat. Yeah, I know you could only see my face for like the first minute there, yeah. What's your reaction to the first potato ink factory? It looks fucking sick. It looks sick as. Alright, what am I doing? I need to show you what's been going on, because I've been doing a lot of the building off stream. Oh shit, I should have got more pale oak while I was gone. Shite. What am I doing? The glowstone? Oh, I'll have a look at the potato ink thing in a second, I just need to get some glowstone. Oh, I haven't actually got as much as I thought. I'll get some of this as well. Not actually 100% if it will stop the growing. I mean it will, but it might need to be like right underneath, like 1 block from the water. Yeah bro, it's been years man. It's been absolute years. But yeah, here's the boat. You might remember this if you would have been here earlier. But I've extended it. Oh, 7 different sources. You used to join all the time. What the hell? What is going on in that room, man? Oh. Yeah. So you can see where the existing boat was, still. You can still see it before I mine it away. But I'm currently going off that to redo the other back of the boat. And I'm going to redo the front a little bit. I'm going to make it a little bit longer, because it looks kind of... I think I know what I need to do actually. I need to put a point, like, for it to go up a little bit at the front. I need to make it a little bit longer. Just because right now it looks... I mean, it looked okay when the boat was stubby, but now that it's not, the tip of the boat looks real underwhelming right now. It looks fine from here. I completely forgot about this. What the hell? How do you see this? Where do you see this from? I don't know. It's a bit weird though, actually, come to think of it. The glass looks alright, but it looks weird that there's a tank there. I'm gonna change it anyway. Dude, I remember being there when you were making that. Oh, you were there when I was making it. Yeah. You were there. Yeah. Oh my god! Western Wolfie, I haven't heard from this man in years. No way. No way. Yeah, bro. I haven't heard from you in years, man. Someone tried to tell me you moved to Melbourne or something like that. Is that true, Wolfie? I forget who told me that, but somebody told me that. Fucking William Timmings, man. What? I'm streaming, by the way.
What's up, gamers? Today we're playing some cringe. Minecraft. Good on ya.
I swear, when anyone thinks of a YouTuber, they just assume, "What's up, guys?"
We're playing some Minecraft.
Does it only get rid of the block above? Because if it only gets rid of the block above, that is cringe. I don't know.
Crash out.
Oi, bro, no, the zombies, man. Oh, was it? Oh, you're in Adelaide. Nah, that's right. I thought it was Melbourne because he was talking about someone else. But yeah, Teddy told me you moved to Adelaide. That's fucking mental, eh? Why Adelaide? Of anywhere in Australia? Why would you move to Adelaide? What have they got? Like, meth? Fuck, I'm doing... I'm trying to get an apprenticeship, electrical one, then we're planning on moving to Brisbane for a few years at some point.
Maybe.
Yeah, we're gonna move in a few years at some point. Not forever. I mean, it's probably the same for you. I assume you'll go back to Christchurch or whatever. Or maybe you're different. Maybe you just want to stay in Adelaide. Might happen to us anyway. We might decide to stay in Brisbane. But yeah, I don't know. But you're still looking for apprenticeship. I probably can you wait for a second? What do you need?
Does it need windows in here for it to grow?
No, it just needs light. You could do a window at the top. It might work better. Sunlight's probably better. But yeah, since I don't know, I started a course. Shit, almost 2 years ago in July. I started a Sparky course. So since then, I've been trying to do that. But I was especially halfway through the course when I tried to, and then after that, halfway through the course, I was like, yeah, I just want to kind of start working now, because, I mean, I've already forgotten everything I learned, and I was like, I'm gonna try and find a job. Then I had no luck. Also, at the same time, I lost my job, but that's also why I wanted to. So, yeah, I tried to find a job, had no luck, so I just finished the course off because, you know, there's nothing wrong with that, at least it's something. And then, yep, tried to contact they said they don't have any places, so I was like, oh, that's all good. And then about 2 months later, I expressed some interest to start with this company. It's like a host company. And, yeah, they told me to stuff off, basically. And they said they weren't taking anyone on at the time because there was no work. So there was that. Yep, and then about October, I think, from August to October I was waiting for a reply basically, and then October they said, nah, we got no places. And then December rolls around, they said, oh, we might have something happening. This is December last year. And I said, oh yeah, sweet, that's good. That was around almost like a few days after I started a new full-time job, just until I could find something. And currently still there. And, yeah, currently still there. Still trying to find one. I was supposed to have an interview last Friday with these people, but the lady who was supposed to do the interview was sick, so she couldn't do it. So this is almost like over 6 months in the making, basically. And yeah, so wasn't happening. What did I say? Gay. Shut up, gay. Get out of here. Adelaide's got jobs, mate. I tried to find a job in NZ, but Oz has all the job in architecture. Really? I thought they'd have heaps in Christchurch. I mean, not because of the earthquake. Not only because of the earthquake, but I was thinking that at first. Yeah, I thought there'd be heaps of jobs there. Oh, that's strange. I mean, obviously not as much as Australia, because it's just more going on, isn't there? Work FIFO in Western Oz as Alex Sparky good. Yeah, I know. But the only problem with that is that's more of a single man's game, because you're just away from everybody for like ever until you decide to leave. Deleted. You must have added too many emojis or something. But I would do that, but no. Just working there as a regular Sparky is already fucking... You almost make twice as much. You make at least probably a good 40-50k more than whatever you're earning. Yeah. Easily. Just as a normal one. I mean, obviously FIFO, yeah, you're making twice as much as that, but... Eh. I couldn't do that lifestyle, eh? Oh, it was a long message. That's annoying. Can I fix it? Can I reinstate the message? I can still read it, but I don't want to put it back. No, I can't. I'll just read it. Hold on. I do little bits of electrical in my line of work and ran a disconnect from the AC and installed the breaker box, which is pretty cool. Good experience. Good luck with your electrical journey, bro. Be safe though. Oh, you do little bits. Oh, shit. Shit, man. Good on you. Good on you. But yeah, just been looking for work and that for ages. And yeah, that's the plan. The plan was originally is probably finish my apprenticeship then go there, but I may just go start a little bit and then go, which I don't know if that might not be a good idea. Like I'll ask for some advice, but I'm thinking they're gonna tell me, oh no, you should probably stick it out until you finish. And if that's the case, then I guess I'll have to, because if I go over there and then spend like ages trying to find a job, then I'm just back to square one, aren't I? There we are. Oh, I see what I need to do now. Actually touched a leg of 120 volt while I was working on a furnace a few weeks ago. Electrical doesn't feel nice to touch. No, I'd imagine 120 volt isn't fun. But it's the amps that kill you. I mean, the shock is bad, but it's the actual the amps that kill you. Like if it's high amps, then you could die. Even if it's like only a little bit, you could die. Yeah. Horse. What the hell's going on here? Puss. Her feet are just hanging. Pause. Puss, 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 puss. I think she liked that.
I think so.
Okay, pause. Go, bro, stop having a domestic. Jesus. When did you get a missus? Well, if it's been that long, Jesus, it's 3 years. And
Oi, this is done. Oh, I was joking.
3 years in March. Bro, shut up. What the fuck have I done over there? Bro, stop. What the fuck is going... Have I fucked up majorly here? Looks like it. Oh no, maybe not. 1, 2... I go 2. Kitty feature, yeah bro. But yeah, so almost 3 years, so yeah, I guess it's been 3 years since we talked. Go away! Fuck off, get out! Get out, you're actually annoying. You're actually annoying. It was funny at first, and now you're just annoying me.
It's content, mate. It's free.
Go away. I don't think anyone wanted to see that, bro.
That's better than OnlyFans, and that's free.
Nah. Go away. Go beat each other up. I don't care about the domestic anymore.
I've got a headache.
Oh, so annoying. Oh, no way! Bloody annoying. Fuck. Oh, only like 3 people. Still. Scarred for life. Oh, you're pushing me down,
Sorry,
man.
I'm trying to see. I can't. Blind.
Here we go, man. Good. They're annoying. They're just so loud. And they come in here and annoy us because they're bored. Not sicko mode if I do say so myself. No, have you left? That's sad though. I wanted to meet you. Will. I remember I came to Christchurch one time. I don't think you were there then, no. Well, if you're still here, hello. If you're left, goodbye. I'll probably never hear from you again, it looks like. I think I've finished the back. Are you happy I'm extending the boat now? Yeah, exactly, Sneaky Fox. You are annoying. Am I wrong though, what I just said? Am I wrong? No, I'm not actually that cut. Well, a little bit. It was annoying.
Ah! Fuck it!
It was llama.
I need one more piece of glass.
Oh, fuck, this is gonna be annoying to break. This will do, I think. Was take a dab with me. Hey bro, I'm not a big... I don't really do drugs. I mean, yeah, just like everyone, I've tried it before, but eh. You know who probably hasn't tried drugs? Hand Avatar. He's a Christian boy. Don't actually know if he's Christian. I think he is. That's my guess. Oh, I could put stairs actually. No, I think I like this more actually. Okay, now I should be able to see. Fuck, I love this axe, it's so fast. And why is it white wood now not? I think it looks better. I don't like the wall texture. I was gonna do concrete, oh no, I was gonna do terracotta, but it looks like pinky white, and I don't like it. And then I thought about doing white concrete, and I was like, okay.
Holy shit.
I was like, okay, I could use this, but it doesn't look that good, and also it's gonna take so long to get. Then I thought white wood. I could do wool, but I just don't think it's the vibe anymore, you know? By the way, I'm adding this other half of the boat because it looks short, right? But I don't actually have a clue on what I'm going to put in this other half of the boat. Because since I've added all this, it's almost doubled in size now. Or at least like a third longer or something. It's huge. I mean, the boat itself, it was big, but it wasn't that big. But now, like, look. Not double, but it's not that... Oh... Actually, that's probably a good, like, over a third longer. Honestly, yeah, don't do drugs, but if you are gonna do them, just be careful. And don't do them that much. Because people who do them too much, well, it's even like weed and stuff, just don't do it too much. And it's fine. I be smoking, but I don't vape, so it evens out, am I right? Well, I believe smoking weed is actually probably better than you than the vape, not gonna lie. But it's also illegal in most places. Unless you're from, like, I don't know, oh, I know, like, Amsterdam, and there's some states in the US, and I actually don't know where you're from. You're from the US, aren't you? 7 different sources. You're from the US, so, yeah. Yeah, but you're Australian, okay? Most of you guys do drugs when you're like fucking 14. That's what Australia's known for, by the way. Kids doing drugs really young and drinking really young. And they play it off as a meme, but it's very real. It's very real. Okay, I need to start doing the outside, and then I need to... Actually, from here, it looks like the white wall... Oh no, you can kind of see where it crosses over. Oh no, it's just the shadow here. Fuck, you can't even tell the difference from all the way over here. Oh, I live in KS. What? Oh god, what's KS? Kansas State? No way I get that. That might be right. Is Kansas a state? Nah. No, it's not, is it? Kansas? Nah, I don't know. Texas, taking the piss out of New Zealand. You reckon, eh? You reckon, mate? Oh, hell yeah, these do way better than I thought. Bet you someone's gonna fleece all my glowstone. That's gonna look stupid. Oh shit, don't even need that. Much better though. Much better. Kansas State, yeah. I played Fortnite with like 10 New Zealanders back in the day and they all did cones every day. Yeah, I know a few as well.
Piss off, no, you don't.
People do cones every day. You say I do it. Did you think I say I do a few? Because I did not say that.
That's what I said, piss off, no, you don't. You won't turn me down if I want to.
You can do it, I don't care. Do you think it looks better with the wood or not? Okay, you never. Did you answer me and I missed it completely? No, you did not. I think I did not do drugs. I think it's weed, maybe. What does this mean? I think it's weed, maybe. It's all coming together now. There's no way I have enough power work. I have heaps more in a chest, but there might just be enough to do this half of the boat. But after that, not a clue. Not a clue. I'm gonna keep a similar outside as well, by the way. It's gonna be very similar. I hope this bit out here is easy enough to do. Oh, I don't have a clue actually. I'm gonna have to do something inside the boat as well. A cone isn't actually always weed, thank you. It also can be a tobacco. People smoke tobacco out of a bong as well. And sometimes they put it together, which is much easier to have, especially if it's your first time having it. Doing it straight, even some people who do it all the time don't do it straight because it's strong as, and it tastes horrible. And I don't like the taste of tobacco either, so it also throws me off. Well, it's only one out from the side, but it's on the inside. Oh fuck, I don't know. God damn, Roxanne. Tobacco bong rip sound god awful. Well, it's just different, isn't it? I don't know. I don't think I've had a tobacco one before. Don't actually know from experience, really. So all I'm saying is really like what I've heard. Oh, it is only 2 wide. It's only 1 block out on the edge, okay. That can't be right, is it? That doesn't look right, does it? Does it? Yeah, it does, I think. Sorry? See, I have all these windows right, but they're not actually rooms. What did you want? Hey? I'm sorry I missed it. You're not wrong, bro. I'm high and mighty, so I never do drugs or drink alcohol. Okay. I smoked weed since I was 14. I'm 20 now, but I never touched tobacco. Lol. Sorry, Emily, I was talking to chat. Is it 1 block off this edge? Emily, what are you doing? Is this two? No, it's still one off the edge. What the fuck? I guess I did it differently here. Do you not want to help me, Emily?
What? Every time I ask you a fucking question, you
It's
ask
because I
me
have you
one
muted
question.
because it hurts my ears. I don't know what's happened with your mic recently.
We're not even in a call.
Are we not? No, but I had you muted anyway on Fortnite because it's hurting my ears. Can we go on? Can we go on a call then, and then we can play? I didn't know if we were on a call or not. I'm sorry. Nah, I haven't watched it. It's, not my kind of thing, I don't think. Not a big, like, anime-y guy. Is Invincible even anime? Actually, it's not even anime, is it? I don't know, it doesn't look like my kind of thing, though. I just can't hear over myself talking and the headphones on and the music. And trying to do other things. Oh god, that guy's out. He's mad. There we go. That looks right. Ish. I don't actually know. You started watching it 2 days ago and you finished season 1. And you've already finished season 1. Season 1 better be real short or else that's depressing. Using a light bulb. You're not gonna light it all moody and stuff? Wow. You better not put windows. You know why casinos don't have windows? So you don't know what time of day it is. Oh, it doesn't look any different from when I was here before. Are you still grabbing more materials? Well, you've done a good effort. You've already done more than Buddy Robbie did on his build, so... But don't give up now, that's what annoy me. Two days. Oh yeah, I guess that's fair enough. And you're not working or you're not doing anything at the moment, are you? Okay. It's coming together now. It's coming together now. Yeah, I was gonna say I thought the slot machines looked good. I need to go one more back anyway, just to put the wall. I didn't think about that. Well, one more back. The whole way around. Bloody hell, why is this not? There we go. I'm 100% running. I've got a lot of power work here. Like, where is it? I need to grab some more out anyway. This one. Like, there's a decent amount in here, but there's no way it's going to be enough. Might put my random shit in here for now. Keep some of that there. Don't need that. I was going to do it a wall, but I changed my mind. It's pretty faster mining trees anyway, isn't it? Yeah, fair enough. Well, the other day when I was just the other day, 7 different sources by the way. I think Kay was there. Buddy. I can't speak. Oh yeah, there was so many people on the realm. It was so weird. There was like 8 people on. The most has been on in literally like years. It was for a short period though, because I think Robbie's sister joined because she wanted to play and then she left like instantly. So it was probably like a kid going, "Oh, that's boring," and left. Then I cried, obviously. Far out, I only just realised how much wood this is going to use as well. Do all this bit and this bit and this bit. Jesus. And this is only the top here. And it still comes in from there as well. Oh no. No, I'm wrong. I've got to go a little bit higher. Oh my god, I've got to go all the way up here. All the way up here. Look at this shit. And I gotta add all the detail. 2 double chests of squid ink. Why do you need oh yeah, to dye everything, yeah. Fuck, I was struggling to find even like more than like 15. It took me like 10 minutes to find like 15 pieces. Don't know why, I was flying around and swimming around and nothing was happening. I need to finish this little ice skating thing. Yeah. I think we should blow up Mitch's museum. Online gambling while watching, yeah. What? I've ascended. Yeah, we've ascended, bro. 100%. I'm gonna be here for years trying to build up here at least. Oh my god, I farted and it smells horrific. That's not good. Oh shit. This can't be right at the front, is it? Yeah, I need to go inside one more. Is it? It must be. No, this can't be right either. Wait. Oh no, it is. I just didn't give very much room here, did I? I might change that. I'll bring it out one. Or is that going to look weird? That might look weird, actually. I might need to bring it in one. I'm going to bring the wall in by one. Oh no, this is going to look weird, isn't it? weird. Gonna have to double check it from the outside, it might look weird. Go in this guy's house. It should be fine. Good bit of terraforming, eh? Yeah, got a bit close to the edge here though. I bring it real close. Yeah, I didn't actually think about it. Like I brought it out and I was like, holy shit! I put this almost to the end of the water, and I was like, oh god, I hope this goes alright. Then I didn't think about it. It actually comes out more here, and then more here. So it's fucking. It's pretty far out. Like far out, bro. It should look alright, though. Sorry. It's good changes, I reckon, to the boat. I just don't know how keen I am on doing the inside of here, though. Wait, this doesn't look right. This doesn't look right at all. Like this, yeah. There we go. Yeah, we're fucking slamming. Because you can't even walk down the thing. Oh yeah, look, it looks boxy at the moment, but so did the. I remember everyone giving me shit about the boat before I put the whole like design on the outside. Everyone said, "Oh, this looks like shit, man." And they just had no patience to wait until it actually looked alright. The problem is the boat was built to be the size it is, and right now, yeah, everything's on that side. And I also made all these windows like there's rooms all along here, and there's just not. Like the first two layers, there's no rooms. I don't think there's a room there, is there? Oh no, it might be a room there. I think it's just the first layer actually. That's not so bad. That must be why I didn't really care, because it's not really that bad. Oh no, I might put more windows on it now though. Yeah, and once again, yeah, I've got to replace all the wall as well, so that's going to take fucking ages. But I'm going to do this side first out of wood, before I do that. Woo! So you can see it now, coming together. It'll just keep carrying along the same pattern, I think. I thought about making it different, but I think I like it. The windows, though, you can see where I've gone really wrong with the windows. I didn't realise how shit the windows looked, actually. Oh shit, my lights are broke. Oh no. I think the XP farm's still running, actually. I'm going to have to walk the whole way over there. I feel like a peasant. Yeah, I made a farm. Fuck, a bit of land looks natural as. Don't some cruise ships have the pools on the top? Yeah, it has. Well, remember that one does have a pool on the top. I have got the pool. I think looks good. Maybe I extend the pool and make like a deeper area or something, or like, I don't know, even like, I don't actually know. Just gonna make the trip any faster. What if I can't get up? Sorry, 5,000-year-old building. I will replace. If I only had my trident on me, I can start. Oh, I should really put that on my body or something. Just so I can grab it when I need. Same with an ender chest, really. But, yeah, me and Emily thought about going on a cruise ship. Like, there's one that goes around fucking the whole of the New Zealand and the whole of, well, a bunch of Australia as well. But yeah, the whole of New Zealand, the whole of Australia. But yeah, the only problem is that you have to take off from Auckland, so it's like, okay, so I can't go from like Dunedin, or even like, I could live with going from Christchurch or something like that, but no, you have to go from Auckland, which is at the other side of New Zealand for me. And then not only do I have to go to Auckland, right, and then it goes all the way around New Zealand, so I'm already going where, like, you can't get on halfway through the trip or whatever, which I wouldn't mind. Like, imagine just a couple $100 cheaper because you missed out on a few things, and then you just go from one of the ports. I guess it'd be a bit messy if you did that, but yeah, you have to go from Auckland, so you have to go the whole way around, all the way thing, and then all the way back, and then I have to fly all the way back down. It just sounds like a stupid ordeal, really. Pain in the ass. What am I doing again? I've forgotten. Oh, the farm. Shit. Dying over here. God, no one's on tonight. The realm's already dying again. Oh, it's still going. No, it's not. I lie. Oh shit! I didn't get the thing out. Healed. Wasn't a hill. What the fuck? Oh, no way! No way that just broke. I'm just gonna leave it anyway, I did last time. It doesn't actually lag the server if you go away from it. I think the cruise ship's just outside the chunk anyway. Sweet, this will be chill as. Just play some blocks. Listen to music, talking to my boy Gay. I've actually done heaps. Forget how much I did off camera. I did hours of collecting stuff and building. The hole was especially annoying because I couldn't use sponges to get rid of it, because every time I put one down, all the water just came back, so I had to do all these layers of dirt to get rid of each bit. Stoopy, really. Which I'm thinking I might change. I could change the glass to black glass as well. That might look nice, and actually make it look even across the whole thing. Whereas right now it only has windows in some places, but I think I know why. Because all the rooms, right? They don't have. Some of them have like walls in the way of where it's supposed to be and all that. Look, I already just went through 3 stacks. Only made it that far. Not good. Is my shopper still down there? Oh, I've got it on me. Yeah, by the time I start the new layer, I'm gonna need more. But yeah, okay, if you do want to get on and get like a shulker full of pale oak, that'd be a big help. Pale oak logs, that is. Or just any amount. Could do planks. Because I only just got a line of it. I was going to get a whole shulker, then I got distracted, I think, or something. That'll do me for now. It's just me on. Yeah. Hey, I thought I'd ask just in case, Kay, alright? Don't even tell me to get fucked. It's worth a go. Nah, it's alright. You're building your casino anyway. You don't have any time. You're probably thinking the same thing. You're probably about to write that anyway. What's the bet? Oh my god. Fucking, who's gonna win, dog or skeleton? Oh, skeleton wins the fucking battle, but he loses. He loses the war because he died afterwards. What the fuck is that hole down there? Actually, I think I remember that hole. I think I do remember that hole.
Josh and Mark coming in.
Oh, right.
Josh and Mark are coming in. Goes to Greens.
Oh no, Bailey's friends are gonna come and make fun of me streaming. Oh, fuck's sakes. What? I don't really care about Josh, I know he knows I do it. This other guy. I don't really care. We have a second floor as a high roller. Or should the first floor be iron and the second be diamond? You mean, wait, you're talking about what you're gambling with, or I assume you're talking about that. Not the floor, like, I thought for a second you're talking about the floor made out of diamond. And that sounds stupid. No, you must be talking about that. I don't know. You could even do 3 levels. Like, I feel like it makes sense that iron is like the poor people's one. Then diamond is like the, you know, well-off people. Yeah, and then you have the whatever's next. And then you have the netherite for like fucking like billionaires and millionaires and shit. There's probably some casinos like that, I don't know. Still haven't been to one. I'm almost done though. Yeah, that's true. Why? Oh, you're picking them up.
No, they come together.
Oh, okay. You can just move it, yeah. Just put it on the street or something. Probably not in the morning. Just park on the street, it's easier. Shit, I'm almost done. Almost done with the wall, which is actually fucking huge, so. Quite proud of that. I might actually listen to a podcast, to be honest. Because there's only us two here. And you like the Misfits anyway, so. Right here. Well, I didn't really think that one through, eh?
And the whole night I was like, guys, am I being loud? It was just like, hey! Hey, let's
Am I being loud, guys?
Yeah.
Guys, am I loud?
Yeah.
They're talking about some event they went to, by the way.
Guys,
for
am I
context.
loud
Seeing
right
as we're
now? It's like,
almost at the
yes,
end of one.
James. Oh, I don't even mean to be loud though.
Still yelling.
I was just lying in bed and like I heard the shouting.
Oh
and
shit!
I
I'm
wasn't
under the
even
illusion
mad
that
I
other
should
people
look
live
it up.
inside
I was
as well.
like,
Oh,
Jay
okay.
sounds
I
he's
like
having
it. There's
so
gonna be a
much
lot of
fun.
levels to
It was
this.
so fun.
That thing's gonna be fucking huge.
Have a big smile on your face
Yeah,
up
it
there
was
just hearing
funny.
us
It
doing
was
stupid
So
shit.
fun.
Yeah, it was good though, and yeah, we all went to bed and woke up the next morning. I think feeling a little bit worse for wear.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Like 4 hours of sleep.
I
I'm just
straight up, like,
fucking
I had a
loving it.
flight to catch, so I left early in the morning. So my morning went like this. I woke up and I was with Toby and stuff.
Almost
And I
out.
was like, I actually feel fine. Like, I haven't got a hangover.
Oh,
and then
yeah,
I got
there's
to the
the
airport and I realized, oh my
Glass
god, I'm
has come
still
off,
drunk.
but it only does it.
It was the hardest thing.
I remember
I've
the
ever
the night before you were talking to Chris. You're like, "Yo, am I gonna still be drunk by the time I wake up and go to the airport?" And Chris is like, "No, man, you'll be fine. You'll be fine." Like, dude,
So I was
that was
like,
the biggest
"Holy
fucking
shit."
lie
We
ever.
were like, just drink a lot of water, bro. You'll be fine.
Dude, and I was fucked.
I remember I was up with Jay and it was just me
Here we
and
are.
him and he just
Let's
goes,
wonder how what this looks like.
"Fuck, drunk me is awesome. I
Hopefully it
packed
doesn't
my
look like
bag."
shit.
I packed my bags, but I
Probably
left
does look
my-
like shit
I
at the
left
You
moment.
should pack your bag.
I
and
left
get
my
it
like
sorted.
good shoes over there. And
Oh
stuff.
yeah, I can see it
I'm
coming
the same,
together.
I can be very efficient when I'm drunk.
Yeah, Toby told me that how you had the camera.
I love taking care of morning me when I'm
Yeah.
drunk. I'm like, all right, we'll drink lots of water so morning me's okay.
So I packed my bag. I was set.
Nice.
It was awesome.
Yeah, we all woke up. I moved to a hotel because I wasn't fucking.
Check
sleeping
this
with
out.
Toby
This
the
is
whole
from
time.
Movie World, I
Yeah,
think.
we
Yeah.
met up.
Spins
I
up.
walk out of my hotel after
Oh.
checking out. I'm fucking shattered. I'm so tired, and I had to wake up extra
Shit,
early
so
to
sorry.
post the Misfits video and the podcast and tweet about it. So I was like,
And your own
okay.
video.
The thing
no, I
spins
don't
inside of it. Okay, I
But
understand.
yeah, no, I was like, oh fuck, feeling pretty shit.
Surely I'll
I
make
wasn't
my.
as
my-
drunk last night as
Hey, the
night
house
before. I
always
was,
wins,
feeling
man.
The weed hangover.
You
pretty
know what they
strong.
say?
And I walk outside and I see Mason standing on top of the RV, shirtless, with a bottle of VB in his hand, just yelling. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
BB is beer for anyone who doesn't know.
bitter.
And it was a 40, right?
Yes.
And then I see Swagger filming. I'm like, oh, they're filming.
Yeah, we did
Oh
a
shit! I
TikTok
hope this lines
because,
up at the
the
end
two
if it doesn't.
TikToks we
It'll be
put on
fun.
TikTok, we're taken off of TikTok. We're leaving against community guidelines.
Our sponsored TikToks got removed
it's
because they
just
weren't
five.
TikTok friendly, which is
Yeah.
pretty funny.
Shit! I don't
hilarious.
think I'm enough spruce
But,
wood.
yeah,
they
no,
should be
Do I?
reinstated soon, I hope.
hopefully. They were good TikToks. But yes.
What's up with the spruce wood I have? You're
Mason was on
joking,
the
right?
RV, but yeah, they were just shooting, and then we headed.
That's all
over
I
to the
have. Is all I got
Click
on me.
House,
There's
for
no way,
Ricky.
right?
Yeah. Watch Game of Thrones.
There's someone
Yeah,
here.
we arrived.
Oh, no, I
and,
put
yeah,
some
it was
in the
just
other one,
chill,
didn't I?
Morning vibes. And
was really
Only a
nice.
little bit.
it's great. It was so
Dunno.
nice hanging out with those guys.
Shit,
Big shout out to them
I
for
thought
their
I'd help with that.
hospitality.
Well, I'm gonna have to get more of that to be going. I think
Didn't clean it up.
Lots of orange juice, lots of
I'm gonna have to
breakfast
fix
goodies,
this
and
as
yeah, we
well.
watched Game of Thrones. Very wholesome. Felt like a big family. It was
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. Grace,
Oh,
who's
one, two,
one of the
three,
she
four,
works with Click.
five. Boop. One,
She
two,
was
three,
taking
four,
heaps of photos, and she
five.
was like, "It's so cute. You guys are just like a big family."
It's so true.
It felt very
In a
much like
fucked up
that.
It was really natural. All of us hanging out. It was great. Because, like, me personally, I've had pretty much zero experience talking to any of them other than Craig
Shit.
and
Yeah.
Bazza, who I met in Paris. But, you know, everyone was so nice. It was just, we all clicked really well.
Ah.
Oh, that was good.
Yep. So that was great. And then yeah, I mean we were gonna film a video for their channel, but I think we just decided like, look, everyone's tired.
Emily keeps dying in
because we had to drive the fuck back to Melbourne.
Fortnite pillars.
Uh,
Okay.
So yeah, we ended up leaving the Click
Went
House.
to Melbourne
around
when I was
3.
like 5.
Mason,
Oh,
you
yeah.
want to talk about what you were doing the whole time we were at the Click House?
It's definitely
you were
made.
walking
Like,
that
it's
few
probably the
miles.
best time to go. It's
Just
probably when
running
you're
around
like
like
12 or
Click House,
something.
just
You probably
stole-
feel like an
stole
absolute
shit.
G.
What did you steal? What did you steal?
Filled the RV up with Click's shit.
Like we walk outside with Muzok, and I look at the front passenger seat, and Muzok's 1 million.
No, it's not
subscriber
pinkish.
player.
I think.
It's just-
Oh,
It's just like
Oh god, he's
I think
It was
No.
buckled into the passenger seat.
I kind of get what you mean.
Muzok's like, what the fuck?
There was a bicycle.
But it
there
still
was
looks
a little
white.
table. Yeah, all of their shoes. There was all of their shoes.
It was funny. We go upstairs and we're about.
Fuck,
to
I
leave,
went
and
through
I
a
had
whole
taken my shoes
stack
off
and
when
I've
I
only
walked
done
in.
this little bit
And
here.
because there was just a pile of shoes there, so I was like, alright.
I've
it's a shoes
used.
off house.
I've basically gotten
And,
all the spruce
I
I
get to
need
top
for the
of stairs
build
and I'm
though.
like,
Because I don't need to replace the spruce.
And I was just like asking him, like, does anyone know where my shoes are? And Muso goes to me, well, I don't know where your shoes are, but I bet Mason's got something to do with it, jokingly. Then we got to the RV, opened the door. Mason did have something to do with it, because there was like 20 pairs
Yeah.
of shoes just on the ground. in there.
I love how the first time we showed up there too, like Mason went to like the bathroom for like 5 minutes, and Muzak was like, Where's Mason? Okay, I do not want to let him out of my sight at all this entire time.
I'll get another,
Actually,
like,
it's funny, we were gonna,
what,
the
4
first night we went to
stacks of
Click, we had this
screws?
big plan to get Mason to stay overnight with a GoPro
That won't
and
take long.
like,
Without telling any of
do a
them.
like
Just over here.
24 hours at the Click House challenge without them knowing.
Yeah.
But
Bit of a change of
Too
scenery.
tired.
we were just too
Way
tired and too
tired,
drunk
too
to
fucked,
to
yeah.
deal with that, I think. So yeah, but no, I mean, great to see Click. We headed off around 3, and
Fitz and I were like, fuck the RV. I mean, my main thing was like, hey, you guys drove my car to
There's
Sydney.
some
I want to drive
floating.
my car
Yeah.
back, you know?
Yeah.
It's a new car. Want to experience on a long trip.
That's
yeah,
fair.
and I
So-
didn't want to drive the RV, and I also wanted the benefit of Toby's awesome speakers in his car. So
So Fitz and I and our friend drove back in my car. That was a fun time, but like, fuck, you probably drove for like what, half an hour of it?
45 minutes
45
max.
minutes of it. So the rest of the 9 hours I drove myself, and by the end of it, like when we were driving into Melbourne and I dropped Fitz off, I was like, all right, it's freezing cold. I know what I'll do to keep myself awake. I'll put all the windows down, open the sunroof,
I only need to do
and I'll
like 4
blast
trees.
metal.
then.
So I was driving through Melbourne and like, this is probably the coldest I've ever felt in Melbourne.
Really?
Really?
Well,
While
it's
blasting
fine.
metal just at like 2 a.m.
Oh,
But
was a-
I just had to because I was so fucking
we were
tired.
exhausted. Like I tried to take over, but I was actually falling asleep on the road.
Yeah, and when Fitz,
Fuck.
like, I was like, "Hey Fitz, can you drive for a little bit? Just, I'm getting a little drowsy." And then he gets in the driver's seat and he's like, "Look, I'm not going to be able to do this for very long." So I was like, "All right, just drive to the next
Yeah, it was a
petrol
bit
station.
shorter one.
I'll down a couple energy drinks and I'll drive back."
Nice.
And luckily that was fine. But at that petrol station, interestingly, we park the car. I go to put fuel in it, and then I go to turn the car back on, and my car is keyless, so you don't put the key in the
Yeah.
ignition, and the battery had died in the key, meaning we couldn't turn the car on.
Oh no.
But purely by chance, I happened to have bought a battery for it like 2 weeks ago, and it was still
Whoa.
sitting in my car.
Whoa.
And luckily,
Same.
luckily it was there, 'cause otherwise I don't know how we would have got the car.
Yeah.
We were sat there for like 5 minutes, mildly panicking, but thankfully we
Trying to
figured
figure
it
out how to get the panel off the key to put the battery in.
But yeah, other than the insane length of, because yeah, like 9 hours is a long time to use
That's
a car
a
for, and we really went
long
hard.
And we
like,
had a couple stops, so it probably ended up being 10
She just
hours.
commands to get rid of the
Yeah,
big
we-
ass
I don't even remember
lava
how long it took us
cast.
to get back. We got back
Yeah, it
at
looks
5
stupid,
a.m.
we were exhausted, man.
One of the
Yeah,
hackers.
and I went to bed in my own bed, and just
God, I forget if I
fucking
mentioned
slept
about
the best sleep of my life, to be honest.
Emily's family's
here.
server
Yeah,
getting
it's a couple
griefed
days,
and it had
wait,
lava
I forgot what
casting
happened
literally
when we were
everywhere.
in the RV driving back.
Yes, you guys
Yeah,
tell
you
your
guys
part.
need to
was
explain your
bad.
side.
Okay, so what happened was our friend
It
Gatsby
was
was
really
there,
bad.
and he
But
wanted
yeah.
to give.
It's not that hard to
Mason
get rid of, you
a
just
So
gotta
for
put the
context,
coordinates.
Gatsby
in
lives
Yeah.
like an hour outside of
You can just
Sydney,
fill it
so
with
yeah,
air.
we like
I
hooked
assume
up
Ryan
with
was
him on the
like,
way
"Fuck it,
back.
let's pick
Yeah,
it
we
up."
just picked him up.
I don't know, it's
Long
not
gone,
that
so
close
we
to
had to
sport.
take
I mean, it
a
is, but you know,
stop.
you don't really see
We
it
had to
unless
go
you
out
come
of our
out this
way
way.
about an hour to get through into Wollongong. So we had to go through a mountain pass. So we had Chris driving the RV
I got
through
4.5
this really
seconds.
steep
Should be
mountain
Fuck
pass.
that.
We had to go up a really big mountain. They had to go down, and then there were sharp turns and
Fuck
on
that.
cliff
Good thing Jay
sides.
wasn't
Fuck
and
that.
I was
That would've
freaking
killed
out
me.
the
I
entire
I need to
time.
line
And
up
when you're
these.
in the
This might not
RV,
line
like
up perfectly.
Fitz, when we were driving there, we realized pretty quickly
Five,
that any
one,
corners
one, two,
you had to
three.
slow the
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
down.
This is not timed at all,
Otherwise,
by the way.
the
1,
car
2,
just
3,
went
4,
so
5.
far
I'm gonna
to
have
the
to do
side when every time you turn.
Yeah. How did I do it on the
One
other
roll
side?
insurance policy.
Oh, true.
Thankfully, you didn't
yeah.
roll it though.
So we went over. We
I actually
picked up
lined it up
Gatsby.
properly, didn't I? 1,
He
2,
comes
3.
in. And
Oh, no,
so,
not
you know,
really.
He's having a good time in the RV.
Yeah, Ryan didn't
sussing
even tell
it
us
out.
that we were picking him up.
No, he
just pulled-
didn't.
I
It
was
was-
chilling in the top cubby
That was
above
like
the driver's
weird.
seat. And I had a
Actually, if
little
it's
window,
white
we stopped,
wall,
like,
I
"Where
mean,
we
it's
stopping?"
probably not
Open the little window up. There's Gatsby. I'm like, oh yeah, what the fuck are you doing?
It was a complete surprise. And so after that, you know, we're driving along and we're like, okay, well, we're hungry. What should we get to eat?
What's actually
and
gonna make this
Ryan was
even?
like,
1, 2,
"Let's get
3.
KFC."
Then we go.
And before we left
Boom.
Click
I'm gonna need to
House,
change
they
that.
asked us if
1,
we
2,
wanted
3.
any KFC merch because they did a
1, 2,
sponsorship.
boom.
Yeah,
with
they're working with
KFC.
KFC at the moment.
3.
So they had onesies that were
Boom, and then we
with a
go.
pattern on the onesie that was completely
1,
covered in chicken
2,
nuggets. And they had a
3.
hat that said Nug Life
Boom.
on it. So Ryan,
Okay.
as we pull up at the KFC, he changes into his onesie and then he puts on the
no,
hat.
also he had
and-
the-
3. Oh, it,
Yeah,
put,
the
it fits
flip-flop.
perfectly as
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
Oh, I just
So he
changed
he's
these two.
decked out in KFC merch, and he goes into the KFC to order. And so he comes back. We're eating the KFC and everything.
Oh
And
yeah, the fucking one of the guys there in the KFC too recognized me.
Yeah,
They were We're just sitting there filming.
No way,
Ryan in
that's
this
so
fucking
sick.
Full outfit.
I ended up taking a piss.
It does, eh?
I
Or am I
fucking
tripping?
Ended up walking back. We
Almost
ate
killed
our
myself.
food, and I went up into the cubby.
1, 2,
and I
3.
took maybe a couple hour nap, and it was pretty smooth
Boom, 1, 2,
sailing
3.
from there.
Boom.
But
1, 2.
like the entire
No.
thing took
Oh,
maybe
no,
about
something's
2
wrong
hours
here.
because or like an hour and a half. Because Gatsby and Mason
Was it
went
1,
to
2,
where
3,
you go? You
boom.
went to, like,
1,
a
2,
market?
3,
Yeah,
boom.
Kmart.
1,
Kmart
2,
to pick up
boom.
clippers.
Oh, it's
the
gonna be
plan was to
slightly
shave
off.
Mason's head.
Okay,
in-
we'll
in
do it
the
like that for now, but if
backseat
it
of
pisses
the
me off,
RV.
I'm gonna change
So
it.
as we get on the road and they're like, okay, don't shave it yet. Let's wait until we're on the highway, so it's a little bit less dangerous. So we're like, okay. So we were on the highway. Gatsby starts shaving his fucking head. He's giving him like the side thing. The idea originally was to give him a mullet, like a mohawk mullet, and shave the sides of his head. So we ended up doing that. We were like giving him a pretty good cut, and I was like, "Well, I want to get in on this, you know," because Gatsby was going at his hair for like 30 minutes, and I was like, "I want to give this a try." So I was giving him like a fucking white nationalist cut, the whole Hitler Youth haircut. We got some water because his hair was dry, and I was like, "Oh, I got to cut it with scissors and do all that." So we got water. We just fucking poured it on his head and rubbed it in, and I was combing it. I was doing the whole fucking thing. And I was like, ooh, I'm giving you a really good part. And so I took the clippers, and I was like, let me clean up your part a little bit. And so I put the clippers to the part in his hair, and the fucking RV bumps, and, and just fucking shave off a big clump. And I was like, oh, yeah. it was
No
gonna have
going
to
back from
shave
that.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we ended up just shaving it, but we left a fucking tuft of hair.
Oh, it was so.
That
It was
back of his
long and red.
It was
That's an
disgusting.
iconic
it was,
photo.
It was a bogan look. It was
That's a-
Yeah,
hilarious.
you can see what that looks like by going to Mason's Twitter and looking at his
fucking
profile
iconic.
picture right now.
It was
At
fucking
Zuckles.
hilarious.
Yeah, no, it was very funny to see that photo. I was like, what the fuck are they
And he was
doing?
wearing these black speed dealer glasses.
it's
as
so
well.
fucking
It was
funny.
so
It was just
good.
red hair all
I was trying to like
over the
clean up
fucking.
his cut.
I
too,
might
like,
change the
brought out
bridge
a
as well. I won't
razor
move
and
it, but I
shaving cream
might
and we're, like,
change it.
bumping around. I'm trying to like clean it up and shit.
What did I
So
miss?
it's-
Should have
it's
missed
not a
it. Do you
straight
want
razor.
cold?
Or,
I wanna
Oh,
point
nah, I
out
don't
that
watch cold
because
ones.
The other day,
Yeah, Mitch did that one
the other day they were
on
telling
your.
me
It
about.
was
It, like,
Mitch.
yeah,
I
he was
thought
using
so.
a straight razor.
You
I
can
was
use
like,
commands
what
as well
the
if you
fuck
want
are you
to
guys
change
doing?
it
Using a
to
straight
power.
razor
I
while
mean,
driving down the highway.
Safety razor
It
wasn't.
wasn't
That's
a straight
just-
razor, it was a
nah,
safety
I'll do it.
razor.
I'll do it
A straight
my way.
razor would be fucking dangerous.
Yeah.
That's
Fucking
basically just a
slice open
knife.
your
Yeah.
Well,
Safety
yeah,
razor
I
is
think
now
I'll change it
fully
anyway.
bald,
I
keep the
like
mullets,
from here, you
thankfully,
literally can't
and-
tell.
Yeah.
Smooth as fuck.
And Mason, because he has,
I can't really see it. You
Mason's
can
a
only
very
see
defined
where
jawline, so he
I've
actually
started
looks-
doing
he
it,
doesn't
which
look
kind of
bad
gives
when
it
he's
away
bald.
in
You
your
look good
brain.
bald. I like it.
Yeah, look fucking right.
Plus, it's way easier to maintain than that fucking scruff you had before.
Yeah, fuck that.
I ended up falling asleep in the cubby. Everyone was chilling for like I think it was a couple of hours, and then it was 1
I don't know.
a.m.,
I'll probably change
and
it.
we stopped on the side of
But
the
we'll
road,
see.
just down
Maybe
the
I
road,
can't be
and we
bothered.
stopped. And Chris was like,
But I am already
"I'm
going to
way
redo the
too
front, so it's
tired
going to look
to
real
continue
weird
doing
if I
this." And
redo
we
the
were like,
front
Okay, well, who's driving?
with the
And
wall.
I think-
Actually, no, most of the
Matt,
front
you
isn't
were either
even
too
wall.
tired or you were stoned. You were on an edible.
It was a
Spruce.
bit of
I am
both.
gonna
I
need
had
more
like 4 hours of sleep. I had
And
insomnia.
I had
not gonna risk
gotten
that.
I had gotten a couple of hours of sleep, so I was pretty much recharged. Sam was high, Ryan was tired, Mason was drunk, and pretty much everybody couldn't
Mason also
drive.
doesn't have a license.
So, we stop, we get out, we stretch our legs, we smoke a cigarette or two, and, and you look up at the sky.
Smoking
in
is
the-
bad.
In,
Sorry,
yeah,
go on.
smoking. You look at the sky in the middle of the night where there's zero light pollution, and it is.
Oh,
it is-
shit, how
you
am I
can see
gonna do
the
it here?
entire arm of the Milky Way. It was the first time I ever saw like the sky with zero light pollution. It was incredible.
Nice.
We took a couple of photos on Matt's camera,
Really? Wow.
and I'm thinking to myself like, I want to go
I'll do
home.
this.
I don't want to be out here in the middle of nowhere sleeping in an RV. I want to go home. And so I pretty much said, like, I'll drive. Like, I'll fucking drive the RV back. And everyone was like, are you sure? I was like, yeah, well, it's going to be my first time driving in Australia on the left side of the road.
In the middle of the night.
In the middle of the night. In an RV. So, I had high hopes. I was like, I'll be able to fucking make it work.
It's really easy on the straight road.
Yeah,
right? It's
and,
like
and
nothing
it was
to
the
worry
middle of
about.
the night. There was no traffic or
Yeah.
anything. So, I managed to
I
do it pretty
might
well. It's
do
just
it
as soon
here
as
as
I
well. This might look
started
weird,
to
actually.
go for like the first 5 minutes,
Anything
I was
you
going
can-
off the
I
lane
don't
on
know,
the
anything
shoulder
you
'cause
can
I'm
as-
used to
as
driving
to
on
the-
the left side
What?
of the right lane
Add
instead
anything
of
you
the
can
right side of
as
the left lane.
to the boat.
So
To
I
be
was,
honest. What does that mean?
I was in
Am I
position
dumb?
right, but after that whole learning curve, it was pretty smooth. I drove
2,
it all the way
3,
back
4,
to
5,
Misfits house.
boom.
Really?
That's an
Holy
issue.
shit.
Yeah.
No, that's
Fun
not gonna
watching
work.
you
They'll
drive,
just do
you,
1,
like,
2,
look the
3.
trucker and like played the part too. You had like the
1,
jacket
2,
on. and
3.
everything,
Yeah.
and
One,
music
two,
going.
three. Yep.
I was fucking jamming out, dude. I got to listen to all of my music. I listened to 3 albums, listened to my own playlist.
Nice.
I was enjoying it.
That's the best part about driving is being in charge of the stereo.
Oh, this
Yeah,
might
yeah,
actually not be
Fitz
enough wood.
And our friend, they took turns being the DJ of the trip, and it was just
bangers
such
after
nice
bangers.
vibes. Like driving during golden hour with some nice drum and bass going.
Hell yeah.
It was so chill.
That was awesome.
1, 2,
Such a good
3.
time.
Got back at fucking 5.
Yeah, we got back at like
That
I
was
reckon we got to
fucked.
Fitz's house at 1.
Yeah, we made good time. Yeah, we ditched you guys immediately.
We did.
Yeah, I mean,
RV.
I was
We had to call far. We had an RV.
It wasn't fun.
I had my cruise control set to 10 k's over the speed limit, so we're going at least 10 k's over the entire trip.
Right.
And you know there were parts where I got up to like 190 and stuff. But,
Give your car
so
a good
we got
spin.
back pretty quick.
Or fucking, it's funny. I was driving and on the highway, and it was like
No,
full
no,
tank
not
of
having
gas,
that.
Then it was half tank, then it was quarter tank, and I'm like, ooh, should probably stop at a petrol station sometime soon. We keep going, and they just come out of nowhere on the highway.
No,
so it's
might
like
not
exit
be
petrol
nice.
station, yeah. And so I see it, and I'm like, oh, I'll go, and then I'm like, oh, no, too late. I'll get
What?
the next one.
It tells you like there's
Tells
2
you 2
Ks
k's
away.
before.
I know, but I'm retarded. So, like, I missed probably 5 petrol stations, and then I'm on an
shit.
8th tank of gas, and I'm like, I really got to hit this next one.
Hmm.
And so we ended up pulling in. We
This one.
fucking, you know, I had to park it right. I didn't know which side the fucking cap was on. I had to make sure I was doing diesel and not gas.
Well,
So that
after
way
like
the
it took you a
RV
while
was
to
still
find
right.
a station too, because the ones in Australia they're not all like 24 hour.
Yeah,
like a lot
I
of ones
went
in
to
the
2
States.
of them, and they were not like 24 hours. So I had to get back onto the highway, and then it was fucking annoying. But then we ended up filling up. I took a piss in the gas station, and then Mason took the picture, his fucking picture in front of the what was it, Goulburn and Sydney side.
Oh, I gotta redo
And
the other
so
side as well.
Then it was just a straight drive.
Nice.
Back home.
And yeah, now
It's
we're
weird, I
all
never
going
really
off to
looked
that
at it from
insane
the side.
weekend. And
What a
that,
good time.
folks,
That was fun. Great trip.
that's the end of our I Am Adventure. Thank you for listening to the Misfits podcast. Shout out to what?
No, sponsored by
Sponsored by Gamersubs.
.gg.
.gg.
Use code Misfits for 10% off.
It's a great drink, gives you energy, and it's not chalky like some of those other disgusting,
And we all
raunchy energy drinks.
we all
out there.
genuinely drink it very regularly.
Yeah, I actually drink it before recording almost
I
every
had 2
time.
this
now.
morning.
It's great. So yeah, shout out gamersubs.gg, code Misfits. Thank you for listening to the podcast, guys. And we'll see you fucking next time.
Bye.
Cunts. G'day, boys and girls. The episode hasn't started yet. I just wanted to let you
Shit.
know beforehand that we recorded this podcast last Wednesday, which means it was only a couple days after the James
Least
Charles
valuable
drama
New Zealander
broke,
boat.
and he was just losing subscribers massively.
Well, I
and we
mean,
talked
just
about it maybe for
I
like
think
10, 15
making
minutes.
it fully out of
We
wood is
didn't
more
really,
safe than
you know, talk about it for very long
Sure.
because, to be frank, we don't
That
know
some
shit
of it
and
being
we're
made out of wood.
uninformed, and we were aware of that. But I just want to let you know that yeah, this was recorded before his response video, and I know that the
Oh,
drama is
shit,
still
did I
open
do it
now,
wrong?
but like I said, we don't talk
I did
about
the
it for
wrong
that
one,
long.
didn't
So yeah, you can just skip it if you're sick to death of hearing about that shit. Either way, enjoy the episode. Peace. Hello and welcome back to the Misfits
Shit.
Podcast. It's rated 5 stars on iTunes by Big Dick Energy 420. He says, podcast, yes, good.
Hell yeah.
Very coherent and well-written review there by Big Dick Energy 420.
Yes.
I'm joined today by my co-hosts, Toby on the telly,
Shit, might die for something.
Evening.
Swagger Souls, a.k.a. Eric Vivian Matthews,
Howdy.
Bald Man Mason,
Going on.
Jay, a.k.a. McCreamy,
Great.
and Matt.
What'd it do?
What did you just say?
Great.
Great. Okay.
Great.
I like it. I am great.
I'm Fitz. Hello. I never introduced myself
Hi,
because I don't
Fitz.
have to. Hi, guys. I've been here for a
Listen to
while.
this fucking ego on this guy.
I don't have an ego, okay? I'm just a celebrity.
James Charles looking ass.
I'm a celebrity. I don't have to deal with this kind of bullshit.
Love it.
Trying out video.
Love it.
again.
We are trying out video again. We actually just
This
tried
one's
recording
putting
this podcast and then figured out that the audio stopped recording like 10 minutes into it because the hard drive was full. So now we are trying again. We are filming this episode. As always, we don't know if this is ever going to see the light of day on YouTube.
We hope it will.
We hope it
That'd be
will.
nice.
We tried
That'd be
before.
nice.
That didn't work. This time might work. But who really fucking knows at this point? It doesn't really matter now, does it?
No.
Not at all. It's a fresh try.
Thank you for that, Jay. Guys, let's talk about old mate James Charles. Briefly, Before we get started, just want to say that none of us know what the fuck we're talking
Not a
about.
clue.
Yeah.
We are not a drama community channel.
I mean, I watched the Tati video, but like, it was 40 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, you had to.
I watched it
kinda-
on 2x speed.
No, I was talking about this. I remember the whole
Smart,
James
smart.
Charles.
IQ brain.
20 minutes.
Infinity IQ. Yeah, so I mean, we're basically
I remember
just
them
your
talking
average
about it.
consumers. We really aren't fully informed. So if we get the facts wrong,
Which we will.
Please
we
berate
will.
us in the comments.
please berate us in the comments because why not?
Spill the tea, sisters.
Yeah, spill the fuck out of that tea all over.
Do you reckon I
yourself and
change
refer
all the
your-
glass to
your
black
fucking
glass,
sisters.
Okay.
Bit hard.
Emily? Do you think I should change all the glass to black glass?
Yes, old mate James Charles has lost many subscribers.
might look
I
wrong.
think he's the first.
3 million.
Or I could
to
just
be
do the
exact,
glass
in about
inside.
4 days.
More or less, yeah.
Yeah.
He started at around 16.5 and he's now at less than 13.5. Tashi, the beauty channel.
How old
that
are what
exposed
pods?
him,
What?
Has gained.
She's gained more subs than he's lost.
Am I
She's
dumb?
gained
What pods?
over
Quite a
4
few.
million.
Quite a
So
few.
Impressive.
this is really unprecedented in YouTube history. I don't know what the greatest sub loss in one day was before this.
Would you
but
do
it was-
Brown?
Pro Jared.
Really?
He had
Oh,
the
yeah,
record.
it actually was.
It was 100,000
Brown
subs
glass.
he lost in a day, which was unprecedented.
What?
No
And
one-
then beat immediately
James
by
Charles
this.
lost 1 million. What the
yeah,
fuck?
dude.
Jesus.
That's fucking,
Yes.
dude. Poor Pro Jared. He had one thing good going for him.
Yeah.
He held that record and it was just taken away.
I honestly, you know, I support Pro Jared. You know, like
Yeah, dude.
the guy
You're
cheated.
pro Jared though.
I'm pro Jared. He cheated on his wife, and I wish I could do the same.
What's
I'm
the point
stuck in a
having a-
loveless marriage. Please help me.
What's the point of having a wife if you can't cheat on her?
That's what I'm saying. Bring it back to the 1800s. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy.
Yes, Pro Jared cheated on his wife, guys. Thank you for listening to Mrs. Podcast.
Oh, this pod.
Yeah, I mean, should we
let's look.
give any background to who James
I'll show you.
Charles is for like the 60-year-old?
James
So
Charles
this
is
is May.
And, basically,
Oh,
James
this is
Charles,
2019. Yeah,
beauty
fucking-
beauty YouTuber.
He's a beauty YouTuber.
almost 6 years
He's a
ago.
gay
This
man,
podcast.
but not in
Holy
like the
shit.
Kevin Spacey way, like in the trendy, like.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
God, I love these podcasts. Though. They're still so funny.
Uh,
It is
I
annoying
think
when
it's
they
pretty
talk
trendy.
about like
I fuck
things
him.
going on at
But
the
anyway,
time.
he's a bad
'cause
guy,
then
and
I'm
he's
like,
lost a lot
oh,
of subscribers, and it's
We
no
already
good.
know
honestly.
this.
It's made him rather unattractive in my eyes.
he made some bad decisions.
Made some
Yeah.
bad choices.
Quite a few.
when you get up
He-
there.
I mean, I feel like the general vibe on the internet for the last 6 months to a year has been that his ego's been growing. It's kind of been and
He
getting
goes
involved in
wrong
some,
with the
Yeah.
sub count.
getting
People
involved in
do
some
like-
minor sister scandals here and there.
Yes.
And this is really the
Brown
last
glass.
straw, so to speak. And everyone's like, "Fuck
That's so
this guy.
weird, isn't
Let's
it?
It's about
unsubscribe."
time.
Yes, and
Get him off his
It's been
eyeballs.
boiling. It's been boiling for a bit, and
Yeah.
now it's finally boiled over.
Yeah,
And
so
people
this-
are just fucking flocking away from him and going to Toddy.
yeah, Tati is an older makeup YouTuber.
So
She's in her
Tati,
late 30s, I think.
she's like late 30s. She's a makeup YouTuber. She's been doing it for a while.
and she a bad bitch. Okay.
I like her.
Oh,
She's cool. She's a cool lady. There's just something I was saying in the last time we recorded this. There's something just really cool to me about a lady in in her late 30s doing
Just killing it.
like killing it on YouTube.
I too
So cool.
am attracted to older women, but I don't air my dirty laundry on the podcast, Toby.
You guys are all wearing my dirty laundry.
You're absolutely
We got sister merch. Toby purchased.
Yes.
Why do you have so much
Toby-
sister
Toby,
merch?
before this James Charles drama broke, he ordered so much sister merch, and we're all wearing it right
This
now.
was before I even moved to Australia.
Yeah, yeah.
Gangster.
I don't. If you looked at my wardrobe, you'd think, "Fuck, this guy loves James Charles." I actually can't stand his videos. I find them very boring.
Yes.
But I saw him release his merch on Twitter. And I was like, "Fuck, that's really cool
That's an
merch."
investment.
And I bought. It'll go down over time.
It's going up.
I used to watch all the new ones that came out
No,
and the
I
ones
just
with
I
special
was
guests.
like,
Yes,
that's really.
I think
cool,
I
and
remember
bought it in
watching
a
when
bunch of
they
different
went to
colours.
LA
I actually wear
and they
James
got a
Charles
bunch of
sweatpants
special
pretty
guests
much
on,
every
so
day.
I'd started
This is like the
watching
equivalent
way
of buying
later.
Apple stock right
Oh, I'm
before it
going back.
crashes. You know that.
I think it was around like
dude,
80.
vintage.
Yes, but we are all wearing James Charles merch for
started
this
watching-
podcast in honor of
Yeah, it was somewhere around
Fallen
here.
friend.
of our fallen brother.
We could
Somewhere around
we
here.
could,
So at this point, I hadn't even started
pour
watching
a
these
bottle
people,
of
yeah.
Gamer Sups, sponsored by Gamer Sups.
Yes.
Pour a
Bunch of
bottle
my
out
mates
for
are
the
watching
homie, the
them at
fallen
the time.
homie.
though. That's
Gamer
why
Subs
I'm
like
into
GG
it.
Code Misfits. Great drink.
And then always
not chalky
referencing
like
it. So I was like, oh
other
yeah, I'll give it a go.
energy
I was
drinks.
like,
That's just
oh,
gonna
this
be
is
what we
fun.
say every week.
Other.
I don't even do like I hadn't even done
any.
any drugs at all at that point.
But yes,
and they always
James
talk about
Charles has been
drugs, so
shat
I'm
on
always like, what the
massively,
hell?
and honestly, it's just fucking hilarious and awe-inspiring. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of just like watching a house burned down.
Fucking train wreck.
Yeah, a train
And then the
wreck.
train wreck going in and crashing into a house, and
Yeah.
then that burning
Into
down.
an orphanage.
Into
and then
an
orphans
orphanage.
running out of the front on fire, screaming, "Ah, I'm an orphan and I'm also burning." That's kind of what this is.
Holy
You
shit.
painted a very vivid image in my mind that I just can't erase.
That was the idea.
Did any of you look at the Met Gala outfits?
Yes.
What the fuck is the Met Gala? This was the first year I've ever heard of it. What is it?
Yeah,
same.
Met Gala?
Yeah,
No,
same,
I'm not
same.
gay.
I'm gonna be
What
honest,
is it?
I'm gonna be honest. That's the first time I've heard of it. as well.
What?
Yeah.
I hate you people.
It was cool. I like it now. But
No, I've heard of it.
I have no idea what the Met Gala is. All I know
It's just
is
a
that they
fashion
wear
event.
amazing outfits.
Yeah.
I don't know what the
Are you
actual
sure?
What's the
gala
thing I
is.
saw on like Instagram? They're like theme camp.
Do
Like
all
you're
of
supposed to go
these as
camping, and it's
well.
like looks like just like plain dresses. I was
That's
like,
not what camp means.
what's camp mean?
Camp is like fabulous. It's like
Camp-
extravagant.
Camp means
over
like
the top.
flamboyant.
like
Yeah.
over the top.
But
Oh, it does come out like
yeah,
that.
I don't know
they're
what the
gonna
Met
come in
Gala
with,
is,
like,
but every
backpacks on
year
and shit,
people
yeah.
wear incredible outfits, and it's just really cool to see.
Katy Perry wore a hamburger.
Yeah.
She wore a hamburger?
A lot of people. Katy
That's
Perry.
not original.
No, Katy Perry wore a
someone a
chandelier.
swore?
Yeah, and then she had a
The chandelier was like it just looked like a joke, but she was so serious.
Katy Perry is a joke.
Katy Perry, you're welcome to come on the podcast and defend yourself.
I remember the Pokemon one as well.
Take me back to the
That coming out.
days when Lady Gaga just wore
was
a
so
dress
weird.
made entirely out of raw meat.
Take me
Oh.
back to the days when everyone thought Lady Gaga had a penis.
Oh, disco stick.
yeah.
That was
Yeah.
the hottest rumor on the playground when I was in middle school.
Lady Gaga's got a cock. Are you sure?
How do you know
Sure,
that?
bro. Like everyone's talking
And it
about
was all because there was like one shadow through her dress. where it
Yeah.
looked like she had a
Dog
dick,
had
which was
surgery today,
fake.
bro. Tore a ligament or
Obviously.
something.
There's been a
She
maxi pad.
had it today.
Or
man.
she
Oh,
did
shit.
have a penis and she got it
Yes,
cut
she
off.
got it cut off. When
Um,
women start
Now
to
she's
spread.
flat like Barbie.
We're reigniting the theory, guys.
I don't know.
Lady Gaga.
I'm gonna say $3 grand
and explain yourself.
because you're
Well,
making
that's
out
our
like it's really
strat to get like
expensive.
celebrities on the podcast. Just insult
them
them.
out.
Yeah.
What have I gone
Yes,
too
that would
high?
really make him want to come on.
Yeah, do you not have a penis?
Why did you bring up the Met Gala?
Oh, because it happened like a few days ago.
And James Charles got
I need to do
invited
that
by
one.
YouTube.
James Charles got invited to the Met Gala.
Along
and
with Liza Koshy and who was the other one?
I don't
Superwoman?
I don't care.
Jason Nash.
No, all I know about the Met Gala, other than the fact that a bunch of celebrities wear out crazy outfits, is that James Charles, there's footage of him like on Twitter that got released of like 3 minutes, 2 minutes maybe, of him just standing there while all these celebrities walk past him and we're getting like asked for interviews, and he was just being completely ignored. And like it could have been taken out of context. Like I'm sure he still had a good time, but he just looked so sad, and it was like, oh no.
He should have just walked in.
Yeah.
Why would you stand there waiting? Like, what are you waiting?
Because he
for?
demands that he is acknowleded. James Charles is
remember
very
one,
much
man.
about like, I'm a celebrity. I'm a mainstream celebrity now.
Wasn't he stalking someone there?
No, that was fake.
There was a fake rumor.
There's so many fake
There
rumors.
is so many fake rumors about James Charles. So many people wrote massive, long Twitter messages about like, yeah, I went to high school with James Charles, and he
yeah.
He
had
sexually
sex with-
assaulted my friend in the
like,
urinal.
90%
Shit.
of those have been proven false.
Yeah, it's
Or the people that made them were like, yeah, I'm sorry,
Just
I
people
faked
trying
it.
to get some clout.
Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty hilarious, really. I mean, there's no. This is like, it's crazy that we're still breaking records for just how
Out of
fucked
control.
up YouTube drama can get. This is insane. I mean, 3 million subscribers. Can you imagine like what his team is
Yeah.
going through right
Huh?
now?
Yeah, man.
at
But
Huh?
when your whole audience is
What do you
like
what?
teenage girls and they're just all about that
Maybe I think you can go to town.
then fucking of course there's going to be this big black
$3 grand on the dot. No way.
You know, just
Emily,
complete 180.
I just
in
guessed
they
how
view
much
people.
K's
It
dog
also
surgery
doesn't
was
help
on the
that
dot.
James Charles is
$3
like
grand.
the king of that culture.
Mm.
He like
Fuck, I'm good, aren't
I
I?
could be wrong. I'm not in that sort of area
On the
of
dot,
YouTube,
mate. $3
but
grand because
I'm
bro
pretty
couldn't
sure
jump
James
on the
Charles
bed
was the one
properly.
that was
Holy
always
shit.
pushing the T.
I
and
mean,
stuff like
was
that.
he in a lot of
I mean,
pain?
could be
Like,
wrong,
was it
but-
worth it?
He's definitely like.
Or was
the
it like,
community is just known for
Okay,
being
he couldn't
just
do it,
ruthless.
so we're just gonna
Yeah.
nicely do
Ruthless,
this for him
toxic,
just
It's
to make
basically
things
just Game of
easier.
Thrones, but really camp.
Yeah, super camp.
That's awesome.
And yeah, Toddy was very much like gave Cersei vibes in that video. She's just like wearing that dress with like the poofy shoulders, just leg crossed, just 40 minutes, just destroying this kid's career. I was like,
All she needed was a glass
I
of
think I
wine.
might do
know,
stairs
it was
around the edge here. I might.
but yeah,
Thinking
I mean,
about it.
we,
Just
we're
around the
not really
bottom
that
edge.
informed about the specifics of the drama, and we don't really want
Also
to
a
list a
big
bunch of facts
change.
and then get them wrong and have a bunch of people in the comments or 5-star reviews down
We
below.
could mention the points and just say that they were
I'll keep doing the
alleged.
rest of the levels, then
I
I'll
think
think
that'd
about
be
it.
fair.
Allegedly,
Allegedly,
he's a
he
furry.
allegedly he hit on straight guys and pressured them into, I guess, sleeping
By using
with him,
his fame.
by using his fame and his money and his influence, etc.
So it seems like 90% of this boils down to ego and betrayal.
Yes.
I would say so. It was a-
Ego, betrayal, and yeah, just a kid getting a little bit out of control.
Yeah.
I mean, we talked about this before the last podcast fucked up, but it seemed very much like James Charles just didn't have anyone in his life that was telling him that he was wrong or doing the wrong thing. Or if he did have people in his life like that, he wasn't listening to them. And
I feel
so
like if I was in James
Well, I don't
Charles's
know.
position, I would be very hated.
you
No,
would
he
be
wasn't
the
much
worst
pain, but I
person
mean,
to
you
be
can't
in
just
James
leave him
Charles's
like
I
that.
feel like if I was as
Yeah,
famous
that's
as James
true.
Charles, the same thing would
That is
happen to
true.
me, but probably worse. Everyone would be
I don't know,
like,
it, depend,
yeah,
it really
he's just
depends
got
to me
a
how
huge
bad
ego.
it is. I mean,
Just constantly talks about how famous he is.
No, I think you're a good person.
What did you say the other day? If you were
ish.
like the ruler of the world, like you just get really,
Sure.
really bored. And
Oh yeah. I was like, I'd love to be a dictator, and then Ram was like, no, you wouldn't. You get bored, and I was like, you're probably right. I'd probably just get super bored of being in charge of everything.
You just start killing
you
people.
just start killing people. Just start fucking executing
Just
people.
but I wouldn't kill them myself because that would be boring. I'd get someone to kill them for me.
Well, you don't want to get your hands dirty.
No,
either.
no,
Jesus.
Nothing more
you don't
boring
want
than
that.
washing blood off of your hands.
There we
Yeah.
go.
I want to
Fuck.
watch, but
I
and
swear
tell
I'm
them how
doing
to do
this
it,
so
but
fast,
I don't want to
eh?
be part of it.
Of course.
why did the
couldn't
boat
kill
take so
someone.
long before?
have it
I'm just
done.
trying to think. I mean, I am copying off what I've done before.
We should
Well,
probably
basic,
explain
well,
what
slightly
Mason's
different,
doing over
obviously.
here.
Different
yeah.
wood.
Yeah,
and
Mason
I'm doing slightly different
has.
things. Like
I think
bringing this out by
What's he
one.
drawing
That's
there?
beautiful, and I
But
see a goblin.
how did this take
Self-portrait.
so long?
Have you got your
before,
finger
man?
there to hide a penis?
It was when the realm was
okay.
Let's
popping
just
and I was
explain what we're
distracted
talking
by
about
other
because there's a
things,
good
but it
chance
was
that the video of this
the
will
main
get
project
released.
for
Basically,
the whole time
we ran into the
was
problem
this.
when we were discussing how to film the podcast.
Crazy. I should really
That
come
Mason
up with
just
another
stares at the
project like
table
this, 'cause
for a
it
lot
was
of the
fun.
podcast, unless he has something to say.
After I
Pulls the
extended
stumps.
it,
And
of
so we were
course.
like, let's give him a pen and
Can you
paper,
hear me all right
and let's
talking
just get him
about
to draw so he can keep himself entertained.
I've drawn some really good art pieces.
He's
so
just
far.
drawing some art. He's drawn a gremlin.
How many
by
more
the looks of
levels
it.
Yeah,
are
Is
there?
that what it is?
it's a gremlin monkey. and
One
he's
more,
got a
okay, good,
karambit,
because it was
blue
two more. I was
steel.
going
Very
to start
cool.
losing my
He's a
mind.
pimp.
Factory new.
Minware.
No.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
$3
why I'm
grand.
Battle Scar,
I
'cause
mean,
then
it
you get that little bit
depends.
of purple in
Well, when I
Oh,
get
the
up here, I
Blue
want
Oh
to be
yeah.
Wow,
Those are
Battle
making
Scar.
okay
What's his
money.
name, mate?
So I'd hope I'd be able to do something like that. That's the thing. I don't really want
Tough
to.
one.
Yeah, unless
Nice name.
only stupid people get like a.
Grimmonk.
Well, a cat I can
Grimmonk.
understand.
Grimmonk.
Because
Shout out
cats
to
are
Grimmonk and to
very
any
low
Grimmonks
cost.
listening.
Like, you
Shout
get
out
a
to you as
dog
well.
Yeah, yeah.
when you're
Head up
like,
with
I
a
don't
name
know,
like
like
that, it's gotta
18
suck,
or
but
something
I'm
like
rooting
that.
for
You're
you.
actually like a cabbage.
Swagger mentioned
Doesn't make any
before we
sense.
shot the episode that he wanted to
It's
talk
just too
about
much of a
dreams.
commitment.
Good way to lead into
Too
this is
early
that
in
last
life.
night I had an extremely
But I think
graphic
the same
dream
thing about kids as well.
because,
and a lot of people do that, so I don't know.
I'm on a little bit of a marijuana break, and
Hey,
if
everyone
you've ever
live
been
their
on a
life how they
marijuana
want
break,
to.
you know that your dreams
I just
are
have my
extremely
opinions.
graphic for the first few days
My
after
strong
stopping.
opinions and how everyone else
And
will
last
do it.
night I
No,
had just an
jokes.
intense dream that I can remember almost every detail for.
I'd say I
About
won't get a
James
dog
Charles,
at least till I'm like
and
25,
at the end, PewDiePie made an
26.
appearance, which was awesome as
biggest
well.
Which isn't
surprise.
actually
Biggest
that far
origin.
away in the
Basically, I
grand
was
scheme.
James
is it?
Charles's tour manager in Australia.
almost
is he
22.
in Australia now?
Yeah, he's
Fuck
in
it.
the Gold Coast. I
So
think.
old.
Yeah. Oh man.
We should get him down here.
We should get him down there.
I wish.
But I
Totally
was
sick.
basically like, the controversy had just broken, and I had to put on the show for James Charles and make sure that everything went well. And he was just like really distressed the entire time, and I was trying to console him and make sure that everything went smooth. Safe to say, things did not go
There you
smooth.
go.
The fans were very upset. He tried singing at one point.
Did he
and
try
everyone
to
booed. Yeah, everyone. Everyone booed, and at the end he was just crying and crying, and I was consoling James Charles. So I guess deep down in my conscience, I feel sympathy for this guy.
For a moment, I forgot you were talking about a dream, and I thought you were just discussing what happened on his tour. I was like,
It could have been real.
everyone booed?
It felt real.
Oh my god.
It felt real. But yeah, I mean, nothing went well. I was like trying to work with the audio technicians, and they were fucking up, and I think they just gave up at some point. And then yeah, eventually.
That's one hell of a stress dream.
It was a stressful dream, although at the same time, oddly entertaining.
Okay, but when did you meet PewDiePie?
Okay, so after the show ended, I had some free time, so I went for a walk outside. For some reason, even though it was nighttime, it was daytime. It was bright outside.
Holy shit.
And I was walking through a park, and there was a creek in the park, and I noticed that this guy had driven his car into the creek and was like on this little rock in the middle of the river, smoking a big fucking joint.
Right.
I walk up to this man. He's maybe in his 30s. And I'm like, hey. And he's like, yo, you want some of this? And I'm like, is that weed? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, sure. He throws me the joint. It lands in the water because I didn't catch it properly. And I'm like, fuck, I'm sorry, man. And he's like, no worries, buddy. I got more. He pulls out like 5 other joints of different strains. He hands me one. We light up. We're having a good time, just talking to this guy. We're walking down the park road together. And then
Just
for some
taking
reason,
a while.
PewDiePie is just on the side of the road with a bunch of fans around him, like asking for photos.
Yeah.
And I went up to him. I didn't tell him I was a YouTuber, but I basically, for some reason, immediately asked him, like, let's compare heights. Let's compare how tall you are compared to me. And like, I was trying to get a photo, but my hand was shaking, I think, and like, I handed it to someone, but no one was around to take the photo for me, and I just felt really embarrassed. And then I think that's pretty close to where I woke up.
Damn.
So it was great. It was a
That's
great dream.
intense.
Weirdly,
I
that sounds like a
so
stressful
much on
dream,
this
but when I
bit.
woke up, I was like,
Yeah,
take me back.
man.
I want to go back there.
I want to go
Maybe
back
I'm
to
just
sleep.
better now.
I need
Mason,
that photo.
Didn't you have a stress dream
I'm just
recently?
better.
I had like 2 in the past 2 nights, cunts. Fucked.
Better.
Tell us about it.
Well, the
Shit.
other night I got pancreatic cancer, then
Pancreatic
ended up in
cancer?
a Samus suit.
Samus suit?
Yeah,
As in Samus? As in what? The character?
Yeah, like
sh-
from Metroid.
Uh-huh.
yeah. And I fucking, so I got pancreatic cancer, and I was getting like wheeled down the buggy down this fucking forest road.
Lit.
And then
As
it
you
was
do
like,
when you get pancreatic cancer.
Yeah.
They just like dump you in the forest and leave you.
then my mum and nan were in this random fucking house in the woods, and they're
Oh, I
like,
don't think
yeah,
I'm
you got
spruce.
pancreatic cancer, stiff shit. Here you go, have a Samus suit. Cheer up, mate. And
Oh,
I'm like,
that's
oh
right.
yeah, fuck yeah. And it was like a knockoff shit one that just shot little lasers and shit.
Did it have, like-
little toy guns?
Did it have like breastplates on it, or like
Oh,
was it like a female suit?
Yeah, yeah.
Samus is a
Well,
female,
it was like
right?
it was like for like a men's one,
No,
kind of
it's
like a
not
Doom
enough.
kind of thing.
Okay.
And fucking and then it started like I
Shoot.
tried like shooting birds with the laser and trying to kill them with it.
It's just like
It
Buzz
didn't
Lightyear
work.
just going like pew 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 pew, making noises.
Yeah, that.
Oh,
Yeah, and then I
screw
got
it, yeah.
fucking
What's the
set on
rubbish thing?
fire and then like woke up.
How'd you get set on fire?
I think I shot a power line with the laser and then my
You're still
blood
there,
like,
Kay, just chilling.
caved in and died.
That is a rough day.
Yeah.
Get pancreatic cancer.
Shit.
For some reason, your family gives you a Samus suit, and then you get set on fire by your own laser.
The dream I told Swags was way more fucked. This
that-
one, this
can
one
you
was
talk about
cooked
it?
as cunt. Yeah. All right, get ready, cunt.
I'm buckled in.
ready, dude. I got my
Alright.
seatbelt on.
Okay, so I had this like it was fucked as cunt. So I had like this piece of paper here, and it was like kind of like
Yeah.
where we live actually.
Oh,
That area, like where we
it
go.
was a show tree.
The audience knows.
We had a thing around it.
And
Well,
then
not anymore.
fucking I had this piece of paper.
Wait, I hope it
and every
wasn't
time
Robbie's
I grab
tree.
it, it'd like fly me in the
Shit,
fucking.
it might have been.
And like every time I'd let go of the
It might have
paper,
been
I'd
here
like
already.
fall down.
Like a
and-
Oh,
piece of
Robbie's gonna
A4
be
paper?
mad.
yeah, just a regular piece of A4 paper.
Mm-hmm.
And like you guys were there like in the park and shit, Toby and stuff as well. Fucking watching me and like, yeah, this is fucking.
What's
sick.
going on?
I kept grabbing it up and like, yeah, look boys.
How high up were you going in the air?
Like,
Hi, Josh.
like nearly up to the clouds.
I was,
Really?
yeah.
High.
Well, I am.
Yeah, and
I
I'd
mean-
like look down and I'd
Yeah,
be
man.
like,
What are you
I'd
doing?
be like full adrenaline.
What are you
shit.
doing?
I'd let go of the paper and fucking start falling again. And I'd
What were you
grab it.
guys doing before?
I kind of started
Oh,
getting the
piss
hang of
cruise.
it, like steering and shit.
Yeah.
And then I went over the water.
Were you drunk?
Like, oh fuck, I'm off track. Like, I'm fucked. And then I just fell in the water.
The bay?
started
What do you mean the
drowning
bay?
And then like I walked out of the water
Oh, who
and I
cares?
was like lost. Like
Oh.
no one was around. I'm like, fuck this. Then I ended up at a bar or some shit. Like some random bar like fucking ramen or something.
Okay.
And we're like out the front, like eating out the front. I was like with some random cunts, like eating ramen and shit and having drinks. And then like these like mob guys started rocking up like one by one, like and walking into the bar. And then like this one cunt, the last cunt who rocked up had like a big gold jacket and shit and bling and all this. And he just pulls out a gun and points it like right at my fucking face.
Really?
Starts
Uh-huh.
shooting, just starts shooting at me. And I'm like,
You're
Like,
ducking and weaving.
I full started dodging it and shit,
Holy
and then
fuck.
but then I like turned around the corner, got hit in the shoulder,
Oh.
and I was like, had my arm on the shoulder, and I fucking elbowed the cunt, grabbed his gun, I was like spraying them all down. Felt like I had a Russ Thompson. I was like, but it was weird because they weren't bullets, it was like they were like paintballs. was like,
Having
"Hey."
flash, but you're having like PTSD from like Ryan shooting you with the gel blaster the other.
Some shit like that, probably. It was,
Mr. Beast
the
airsoft.
actual full were like that too. I was shooting fucking, so I was shooting those at these cunts, and I like booked it, started running. I know I got hit in the arm and the leg, and I was like struggling to get away. Jumped a couple walls, there was lights everywhere, cunts trying to get me. And then fucking, what's it called, cunt? Fucking, yeah, I found an Uber, and I got in. I'm like trying to keep my cool, like act like nothing's going on or anything. And then I'm like to the bloke, I'm just like, oh man, I'm hit, man, I'm hit. And then I'm like, but thank fuck you're here, dude. I'm fucking saved, thank fuck. He like looks at me, like gives me the biggest smile I've ever seen. He goes, like, you're not safe, mate. You're fucked, kind of thing.
Oh
And then, yeah, and
not
I'll-
the
and I
plot
f-
twist.
yeah, and it was like, turns out it was an Uber cunt that was like part of the posses at the bar.
No.
Like, covering the area, and I was like, oh fuck, and I was like, oh mate, I'm too fucked to do anything. I can't go anywhere anyways. He's like, don't worry, mate, you're not going anywhere. And he started driving, and then I just did the most quick fucking unbuckle on my seatbelt and hopped out the car of my life, and then fucking hit the wall, and I started limping away. And then fucking turn the corner, this bitch comes out, fucking starts popping caps in my head. And then I wake up and I fucking shit bricks, and I swear to God I was like grabbing my head and my fucking shoulder, and it felt like I was still hitting a dream.
Guys,
Fucked as.
Holy
If you-
Full thought I was hitting shit.
You guys ever had a nightmare where you wake up and it's like you? I've had a nightmare before where like I've gotten stabbed or I've gotten shot, and I'll wake up and I'm still half asleep, but I'll still feel the pain
Yeah.
wherever it
Yeah,
happened
yeah,
in the dream. And I was gonna fucking shake awake and be like, "Holy fuck!" and I'll be fine. And after like like a minute.
I've had a dream where I was running away from some kind of witch. I was when I was a kid, and I woke up, and then she was at the foot of my bed, and then I actually woke up.
Oof.
That was scary as fuck. I woke up, and she was just there smiling, and then I woke up.
That's like some
that's
sleep paralysis shit where you're like seeing shit.
I used to do this thing when I was a kid. For some reason, I think it's because, do you guys know the story of Bad Jelly the Witch? Is that what it's called?
I don't know what the
What
fuck
is
that
it?
is.
Yeah,
It's like it's an old tale.
might be New Zealand thing.
I mean, I don't know if I think it's like a UK. The UK would probably know what it is. It's just a story. It's kind of like a fairy tale, but it's not even scary, but it's like kid scary,
Yeah.
But anyway, the bad character in that is a witch. Go figure. And when I was a little kid, I used to always sleep with my feet, like with my legs, like drawn up towards my torso, almost in a ball,
Like a
because
fetal position.
I was worried that for some reason there was a portal at the end of my bed, and a witch would just snatch my feet and drag me through to the underworld.
Oh,
Um,
shit.
Retarded.
Yeah, I was fucking retarded. That's an unrelated note. Another dream that I had, which is similar to what you were just talking about, is I dreamt that I jumped off a diving board and then the water was gone and I just
Oh.
hit the fucking ground, and then I woke up as soon as I hit the ground,
Those are the worst kinds.
and I was like, fuck, I was covered in sweat. I was like, oh my God.
I went through a phase in high school where I was having these really vivid dreams, and they were like practically stories. And I'd wake up and I'd write them down, and I'd try to make short stories out of them. I've had some really fucked up ones. There was one where, and this was before like I even had like the whole night helmet thing, and before even YouTube. This must have been like 8th grade, 9th grade. The dream started, I was a knight in a village, and it was like, I knew I was a knight for this village for years. I knew like my duty was to protect everybody in the town, and I loved everybody in the town, and I just wanted to protect them. And the village elder comes to me, and he goes, there's this dragon that is a big threat, and it's threatening to burn down the village. Nobody can stop him, not even you. You can't fight the dragon. If you try to fight him, he'll kill you, and then he'll burn down the village. We have to offer him a sacrifice. So, you're our knight, and we trust you. Would you do this for us? And right away, I was like, of course, absolutely, I will 100% do this for you. This is my duty. I swore an oath. I need to honor this. I love everybody. I'll do this. And he's like, okay. And so he leads me to this cave, and he opens up the door and walks in with me. And he goes, this is the cave. At the end of the cave is the dragon. You need to walk down this very long, it was this giant cave. And, it was just darkness. It was just darkness. It was like there was fucking torches and then just darkness. He goes, it's all the way at the end. Face the dragon and let him consume you. And then, you'll save the village and everything. And so he leaves and closes the door behind him. And so I'm taking a couple steps forward, and I'm thinking about, and the dream was just surreal. I'm walking forward, and I'm like, I got to do this. I got to do this. And I start shaking, and I'm like, I can't do this. I'm like, I really don't want to die. I don't want to die. This isn't worth it. Why me? My whole life, I protected this village, and they're betraying me like this. I can't do this. And so I left. I opened the door, and I'm fucking shaking. I opened the door, and I left the village, and, I left the cave, and I went up to the hillside and just sat down and started crying because, I abandoned my town and my duty, and I see just the dragon soar over the village from this hilltop and just start burning the entire thing to the ground, completely and I'm hearing the screams and everything, and people going like, why'd you do this? And I'm sitting there.
It was your fault.
Yeah, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, I betrayed them. I loved them. I should have just done it. I can't believe this. I betrayed everybody. What happened to my honor, my duty? So I took my sword out of my scabbard and I fell on it and killed myself and woke up.
You had this. How old were you?
Dude, I was like fucking. Must have been like 14, 15.
It's too much Skyrim for one day.
Yeah, I reckon, dude. But that was one of my fuck dreams. I've had plenty more. I turned that into a short story. My creative writing class got an A. So
humble brag.
Silver lining out of that traumatic fucking nightmare.
And Swagger still goes to therapy to this day because of that dream.
I
He still
feel
feels
like
overbearing guilt.
I feel like in order to have like super intense, like really vivid dreams, you need to be super comfortable. And, when I want to be comfortable, I like to sit on my burrow sofa.
Oh, tell me about it.
It's just so fucking comfortable, And it's customized and perfect for me. It's got my charging port in the couch. What fucking couch has a charging port?
I honestly
I don't know
can't believe that more couches don't have charging ports. Am I illiterate now? What is going on?
I guess Burrow is just fucking genius. Like a charging port in your couch so you can sit there on your couch. You don't have to find a fucking cable. You don't have to make sure you set up your couch near a charging port. It's great.
Yeah.
I love it. It's fully modular. You can customize it how you want. It comes in a bunch of different styles. You can change the materials used. You can change the legs used. It's great. Super high quality. And, if you use code Misfits, or if you go to burrow.com/Misfits, you can get $75 off a new sofa.
That is amazing.
Sofa.
I'm so stoked that Burrow sponsors us.
Yeah.
They make excellent sofas. And literally the charging port alone is reason enough to grab yourself.
So sick.
It's so sick.
You fall asleep in that thing, you will not get a nightmare. Guaranteed.
No.
So for free shipping and for $75 off your new sofa, go to burrow.com. That's burrow.com/misfits today.
Epic style.
Thank you, Burrow.
Thanks,
you very
Burrow.
much.
Love you. Mwah. Anybody else have any fucked up dreams?
Well, actually,
Jay?
speaking about fuck dreams, the last few nights, 3 nights, I've had really vivid dreams of me just dying in various ways
Get the hell out of town, Jay.
and waking up. Yeah.
You're just getting double pumped.
No.
I've been having really vivid dreams.
You're getting trick shotted yourself.
No,
Yeah.
it's been really weird because I've been really stressed lately, and I think that's what's causing it. And
Definitely
so the
stress.
first one, it had something to do with snakes, and then I ended up waking up. The second one was a car crash, and then the one that was like literally last night was a plane crash.
Seems like you've been watching Final Destination.
But and then I was like, what the fuck is this, like predicting my death or something? I looked into it, and there's actually like proper symbolism to these dreams, and
Yeah.
How do you mean symbolism?
like people have these sort of dreams and they can like, I think the car crash one was something to do with like you needing to have changes in your life and that sort of stuff.
Are you trying to say that I'm attracted to James Charles because of my dream?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's exactly
not-
what
not
Just
everyone's
just-
PTSD was predicting the car today
yeah,
that we
exactly.
filmed.
But it's crazy.
I gotta see my therapist.
Dreams are wild.
Dreams are pretty epic.
Dreams are
Dreams
whack.
crazy, y'all.
Dreams are crazy, yo.
Yeah, it's weird because I haven't had dreams I could remember in the longest time until recently.
yeah.
And
It fucks
sometimes
into like
they
your
just
REM
like-
cycle. You just can't remember your dreams. Like everyone dreams, you just can't remember it.
Yeah. Everyone just.
I hate the dreams where they're like really, really good and you wake up and then you're like,
Yeah.
no, take
Oh.
me back,
And
man.
then,
You
like-
can't remember it.
And you
Yeah.
immediately get that sense of the dream just escaping. You can't remember what it was. You just know that it was like
Yeah, it just
ecstasy.
fades so
It was the
quickly.
best thing ever.
Your whole dream is you getting this girl back to your house, and then you start undressing, and as soon as you're about to penetrate, you just Oh, I'm awake.
Hey, that hits too close to home, man. What the fuck?
The weirdest thing I've ever had, the worst thing dream related that's ever happened to me was one time I had a sex dream
One time.
on a plane.
Single
Oh
time.
my
I fell
God.
asleep on the
Right.
plane and had a sex dream. And I was just like, I woke up and I was like, fuck. I hope I wasn't, because, you know, I don't know if when you're dreaming you actually
Yeah.
move around and stuff.
Right.
But I was like, what if
It's like sitting there, like,
I was
moaning in your
fucking
sleep.
beating off during this dream in a plane?
You're just like,
You're just silently moaning there, just like,
Flight attendant comes out with water. He's like, "Excuse me." Oh, okay.
like snoring.
oh, sorry, I must have spilled milk. Oh, wait, never mind.
Yeah, I was like, imagine if that happened, but I'm pretty sure it didn't. And I assume I can't remember when it was, but I assume I was with like Mason or something. I think it was probably when we went to Europe, but yeah,
That was a while ago, holy
that was
shit.
pretty weird.
Damn. I think the weirdest dream for me is always like whenever you get like sleep paralysis. It's like the weirdest fucking
I've never
dreams.
had
and
it.
Never
and I
had
don't
that.
need
It's
it.
so
Really?
scary. It's so fucked.
fucked
It's worse,
up.
like 10 times worse than like your worst nightmare.
What does it even mean?
It's like you're like literally half awake and half asleep at the same time. It's so hard to describe. It's just
Why
one of
is
those
it
things
always
like
bad?
it's just scary.
It's
like,
Why is it scary? Why can't
It's
it be
because
good?
when you come out of like a dream and you're paralyzed because you're still half asleep, it's like your mind recognizes you're awake, but your body physically is still
asleep, yeah.
So, you know, I've had it where, you know, I'm in a car and, you know, my dad and my sister are up front and, you know, and I know I'm awake, but my eyes are closed and I can't lift my eyes up. I can't move and I'm just hearing auditory hallucinations. I'm just completely fucked. And, you know, if you don't recognize that it's sleep paralysis, your mind just turns to the darkest, scariest shit that it can possibly do.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Why does it do that?
Don't know.
it's just fucking human
know why.
nature.
It's like
man.
they always
I guess
describe like
instinct
there's like
could be evolution
Instinct. Why would your mind instinctively go to the worst shit imaginable?
because you know
It might
it's
be to try to wake you
it's
up.
to you know, I guess
You're just taking a nap and your brain's like, your mother never loved you.
No, it's like survival. It's like
Fight or flight.
it's why you know the reason why people think that there are nightmares where you're getting chased. You know, it's because it's primal. It's supposed to, you know, like our ancient ancestors. You know, they'd go to sleep and their stress dream would be they're being chased by predators or there's something lurking in the darkness, and that's supposed to reinforce survival. You know, so that when you wake up, you're reminded of your mortality and that you need to stay alert and all of that shit.
Chase dreams are awesome. Have you ever had like a
Fuck
full-on like Mission Impossible Matrix style dream where it's just action packed and you
Oh
love it?
yeah.
Yeah, I've had an almost lucid dream once where like it was up to me to stop a terrorist attack. Like a bomb was at the very top of this tower, and the entire dream was me just like running to the tower, like dodging mobsters that were shooting at me, and then trying to climb up the spiral
fucking
staircase
sick.
and
That's
like
so cool.
killing people with a silenced USP on the way up. And then I honestly can't remember how it ended. I probably fucked up and killed everyone, but I mean, the rest of it was
kinda
awesome.
sick.
The rest of it was
sick while it happens.
Yeah, yeah.
I was gonna say with the sleep paralysis ones are really weird because like when you're in the dream, like everything feels different. Like the one common thing I keep hearing like people describe is like you'll sense like a presence or something. Like you'll see someone
That
walk
is
into the room and leave, or it's like it feels like you'll be looking at someone in the dream, or like not even someone, like you can't even see him. It'll be like a dark shadow, and it feels like there's like staring into your
Shadow
soul.
people.
It's just
Definitely a
like staring
clown.
at you. Yeah.
It's definitely just a clown.
And the other one is
Recently-
like someone like sitting
James
on you, like you
Charles.
feel a weight too.
James Charles,
Yeah,
look at
James
your
Charles.
foot of your bed.
You
He's
wake
coming.
up and James Charles is at the foot of your bed
Hi,
at 3 a.m.
sisters.
blowing you.
You're just like whoop, whoop, whoop.
Recently, I've been like, if I'm up really late and like no one else in the house is awake and all the lights are off in my room and stuff, and I'll be lying in bed. If I'm like, I could be like watching a YouTube video on my laptop or something, and then all of a sudden I just feel like I'm being watched, and I feel like
Yeah.
there's someone in my
It
house.
feels like that, but in your
Yeah,
dream, it's
and
so
like-
weird.
Yeah.
And yeah, and I know that's normal. Well, not normal, but like it happens.
I live
Definitely
alone. I get
felt
that
that.
every day.
Yeah, but it's like it's fucking creepy, man.
Yeah.
And I've had times where like because I've watched horror movies my whole life as well, which means you know this is new to me. But also I have all of the horror movie
Yeah.
shit in the back of
Stored
my
in
mind,
my
like,
house, yeah.
Right.
like oh yeah, what if there is something just watching me, or like something in my room, and I would just
Probably
have to
a
turn the
spider.
light on and stuff.
Or like a bug.
There's no way that there's an actual instinct for being
No,
watched.
There isn't. Scientists have tested it. Apparently, there isn't. There's
Yeah.
no sixth sense.
There's no way that.
What about
exists.
if there's like a crowd and someone's like staring at you? Like eventually you'll like catch their gaze, you know? Like you just
This is chance. I
No,
mean, like
yeah.
you're bound to look around at some point and
Mm-hmm.
see someone, and like you wouldn't know. Like there's probably countless times you've been in a crowd and someone's been looking at you and you just never saw it.
True.
But you'll catch them one.
And you're like, oh, then
100
for
times.
sure it's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's just paranoia and anxiety. This is why like I can't watch horror movies, because I think my psychology is just a sucker for all the tricks they play on you, and it always makes me dwell, especially because I live alone and I also live next to an old house with an old man who lives there that I've never seen his face, but I've only seen him whistling and walking around the backyard, and he kind of scares me to this day.
I think the thing that triggered it for me. I think the thing that
talk
triggered
about
it
it?
for me was recently I've watched a lot of those Ask Reddit videos, and I was watching one at like 5 a.m. I was watching one where it was like, what's the creepiest thing that's ever actually happened to you? And it was just like, it was a lot of the stories were like police. And they're like, oh yeah, we turn up to this call, and then there was people standing outside the house, and then they would disappear. And like stuff like that. And I was watching that one night, and it was like 5 a.m. I was like, wait, why the fuck am I watching this right now?
Yeah.
And I had to close my laptop. And then ever since then, I think that was what triggered it. I've had those kind of thoughts of like, is someone watching me right now?
It's so
Is there
funny
someone in
that
my room?
out of all the horror movies you've seen, the Ask Reddit thread is what got you.
It's because horror movies are fake, and these are stories that people are saying are true.
But
They're
it's
saying
Reddit.
it's true.
I think your mind's telling you just the internet's real scary.
No, it'll be things like, oh yeah, like someone broke into my house and I was still in the house, and like, I saw them walking around and stuff, and it's like that sort of shit will fuck me up.
Yeah,
I
that's
can
why
watch
you have
any
a gun.
horror movie as long as it's not super realistic. Like,
Well, because it's a horror movie. You're like, oh, this is
super
fake.
basic.
What about like have you seen any of the fucking Ted Bundy
No, I
documentaries or
haven't
anything
watched
like
those
that?
yet. They wouldn't screw with me.
Nah.
at all.
Why not?
I
Because
watched
that's
it.
a real thing that happened.
Yeah,
That shit's crazy.
Yeah, serial
or, like-
killers. They're interesting.
Yeah, like serial killer shit like always fucks with me.
my shit is more like people breaking into my house or something. Or
But that's serial
or
killer
like
shit.
kidnapping thing.
I mean, granted, you're not like an attractive young woman who's jogging late at night, but still, like this shit,
Yeah.
you never know. If you're listening to this, maybe you're being watched right now.
Maybe it could be a
That's
gay serial
fine.
killer.
That's
all I
fine.
know.
Sorry about that. Sorry, just distressed hundreds of people. Because only hundreds of people listen to this thing. Let's be honest.
the only horror movies that fucked me up were realistic ones where it's like either like kidnapping or breaking into people's houses and stuff like that, where it's like that could theoretically happen, or exorcism ones because
Really?
That shit to me is the-
exorcisms actually happen, and it's like whether like look, exorcisms may not be real, obviously, but they do happen. Like people do actually perform exorcisms, whether anything fucking happens
Yeah,
or
yeah.
not. I don't believe that actually anything happens, but when I watch an exorcism movie, it just makes me think people like priests actually do this shit. That's fucking weird, and it makes me sometimes go like, what if that shit's real?
Yeah.
Although that was more when I was a kid. I haven't watched an exorcism movie
I
in
don't-
fucking ages.
I don't believe in ghosts, spirits, demons, any of that shit. So.
Do you guys have
What
any-
about commies? Those scare you?
They're the
No,
worst.
because I'm armed.
What were you gonna say, Jay?
Do you guys have any scary stories that people have told you, or
I-
just
On the
any experiences?
On the train of thought relating to the Reddit thing, there was a thread I remember from way back in the day that I read when I was in university, which was like, what is the scariest photo on the internet? And like, there are a bunch of your typical like serial killer, like documented photos and stuff. And I was like, okay, like this is just gory, like that's fine. But there was this one like halfway down the thread where, and there was a description to go along with it. Basically, the photo was of two guys standing on the Grand Canyon, like someone took it from like another kind of cliff. They're standing on the edge, and just behind them, where they couldn't see, the photographer should have been able to see this person. There was this hooded man with a pale face, dressed fully in black, just like half in the trees and just like staring. And like the caption was, "My uncle and his friend took this photo." It was supposed to be a gag because like when they were throwing a fishing line over the Grand
Right.
Canyon. That's the
Yeah,
joke.
yeah.
And they took this photo and they didn't realize that this other guy was in the shot until like they went back into the car and looked at it. And it's like, who the fuck is this guy
Yeah.
who's just out here in the Grand Canyon when no one else is around, dressed
Yeah.
fully in black, and he's literally in the photo. Granted, it could just be fake,
Stage.
but it seemed pretty real to me. I don't
Yeah.
know. Maybe it's real. I don't know. That
Any personal scary shit? Any like ghost stories? Any-
My nan's uncle or brother. It was this. She told me this when I was like 8 or 9 or something. I was really young and naive. and
nice one, man.
Yeah. It fucked me up. Well, pretty much, he had like a heart attack, and he was on the table, and because my nan's really religious and stuff, he and my nan's uncle wasn't at all. But pretty much he was on the table. He had a heart attack and he was like going pretty much. He was about to die and that sort of stuff. They were operating on him.
In the kitchen table?
No, not the table.
Operating
Like
table.
not operating table.
sorry.
Hospital.
I must have zoned out for
Sorry,
like one
the
word there.
hospital. And pretty much he recalled being taken like down out of his body by these two massive beings with like wings and shit. He had like chains all over his body. He was fully naked and he was just going down, down and down. And he felt like heat, like just hot in the heat, like hearing screams and all that shit. And like the worst smell known to man. And like,
Dude, Deadass went to hell.
yeah, exactly. And they
Damn.
brought him back and holy
Crazy.
shit.
You ever ask him what he did to deserve to go to hell?
I don't know. He's probably just fucking,
He's probably just tripping balls on DMT.
yeah, like, I
Just
don't know.
dying and his fucking
But that fucked
brain
me
was
up when I was
just
little. I
popping
was like,
him up.
holy shit, is that?
Yeah, because isn't that how DMT works? Does it get released as you're dying?
It's
What's the deal with
rumored.
that?
It's rumored. It's
Yeah.
you know, a lot of people say that DMT occurs in the brain. It's a lot of people will be like, when you die, near-death experience is just a DMT trip.
I mean, it would explain the whole like, oh, like seeing the light and stuff like that, and then
near-death
people like
experience,
get
like
resurrected,
the tunneling,
like doing surgery and shit.
you know, just out-of-body experience. A lot of people put that on that when in times of really great stress and when your body starts to shut down, your brain releases DMT, and then you start to trip sack, and then that's what happens before you die. I don't know how much legitimacy there is to it, because I don't think it's been studied.
It's entirely possible.
Entirely possible.
Okay. All right.
We're just
Hey,
gonna
Jamie,
talk about,
pull that up real
We're just going
quick.
to talk about chimps real quick, and we're officially the Joe Rogan podcast.
It's odd. I read a lot about near-death experiences. They're very interesting.
Yeah.
Back when I was going through my existential crisis and I was fucking really afraid of dying, which I'm sure we've all been through.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Anybody?
Never.
No, really.
It's coming up soon then.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I've never had like I get afraid of. I mean, I get like adrenaline. Like when I went skydiving, obviously adrenaline gets released because there's a thought in
Right.
the back of your mind that you could die. But I've never had like been through a phase where I fear.
You've never contemplated your own mortality?
I've
Really?
contemplated it many times. I just don't. I've never felt like sickened by it or fear it. It's weird. You think I would, given that I'm afraid of fucking horror movies.
Right.
But for like that bigger picture, it's like I know I'm gonna die one day, and I've always been pretty chill with that. I remember I was in high school, and my friend was saying that he was going through a period where he was just like contemplating his mortality. It was making him real fucking sad and weirded out.
Yeah.
I just couldn't understand it. I was like, obviously, I was sympathetic towards him,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
personally, I couldn't relate to that experience at all.
I've had friends that have gone through it in high school. I've friends that have gone through it in college. You
I'll
know,
probably get it when I'm like
and
50.
You'll have
Yeah, I mean,
you'll just have a
yeah,
midlife
fuck,
crisis.
it-
You won't have the quarter life crisis. That's all.
It fucks people up.
Yeah,
it
I've heard.
really fucks
oh, yeah,
them
for
up.
sure.
You know, a friend of mine, he was happy-go-lucky the first 2 years I met him, and then he just all of a sudden just started thinking about, you know, oh my god, I'm gonna die. It's not fair. I love being alive. You know, and I'm like, dude, you're like fucking, you know, I'm like you're early mid-20s. You
Yeah.
know?
I don't
Why are you freaking out about it? And that was like, that's how I got out of mine, because I was like, look,
Yeah.
if I die in a car accident, I'm not going to see it coming anyways.
Yeah.
You know, I'm
That's-
just going to fucking live until I die.
Yeah.
And you just come to accept that.
I get that a lot. I mean, I've never understood how people could get that so young, because whenever I get anxiety about things like that, I always tell myself that I always do that train of thought. Like on the way to today, even, I was running slightly late and I was in traffic and I was getting irritated by it. And then I was like, this is out of my control, so it's fine. Like there's nothing I can do. I'm just going to
Right.
enjoy the drive. And
Yeah.
then it was like, boom, I'm good. Like I
Right.
no longer felt stressed or tense about being in traffic. I just blasted the tunes and I was good to go. So yeah, I mean, that's
Very much in the mindset you choose to be in.
yeah.
There's a choice, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you got to meditate, my dudes.
Yeah.
meditate.
I
Like
tried
Gandhi.
meditation.
Praise be.
And
I've been trying it recently. I've been using Sam Harris's app, which is pretty good for like walking you.
Somebody's watching
Because,
me.
At the beginning, if you just try and meditate,
I'm back.
all your thoughts
I
are
think
is like,
Kay is
I'm not
left
doing this
though.
right. This feels weird. Like
My boy.
and you can't,
My
you just
boy.
can't focus on your breathing or anything. You can't empty your
Hey.
mind. And like what he does is he has like a daily
I
thing
know.
where like it's like I think the first 50 days he guides you through it, and there's also like lessons and shit. And he's kind of like talking in a calm voice while you're doing it, which you might think would be distracting, but like the whole point of meditation is that you should be able to hear background noise and people talking and still be able to do it.
right.
And he's really just guiding you through on like what to focus on. And like it's good because at the very end of the sessions he's like, for the last minute, he'll be like, if you feel like you've screwed up or you feel like you haven't
Where
been
the
doing it
fuck's
properly
my
for the last 10
glass?
minutes, that's okay. Just start again for this last minute and see if you can do it. And it's good. It makes you feel like
Do
you
I
don't
have
to waste your
none?
time for like,
Right.
because that's pretty much how it is when you begin.
Oh no.
People
There we
aren't
go.
used to clearing their minds.
Yeah.
Everything's
Fucking
on everybody's
hard.
mind all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, and meditation really isn't, I guess, about anything that spiritual anymore, as far as it is just about being mindful and about
Yeah, okay.
Being aware and like in the
also-
moment,
just
present.
yeah,
I
just
said I'd
being
come.
present and
That's
just
why I like fishing with my dad. It's just really relaxing.
Yeah.
And and we could be completely happy just sitting in silence.
yes,
And just casting the pole and waiting for a fish to bite. And then when the fish bites, it's like, whoa! And then you fucking reel it in, and then,
yeah,
and then
Just-
you just sit down and bullshit.
allowing yourself to just be content with moments that you would typically consider being boring. Like, let's say you're waiting for something, and like normally the response to that is like, I'll go on my phone and I'll browse and I'll play a game
Yeah.
or whatever.
Right.
Like, just being able to be like, I'm waiting and that's okay, and just being alone with your thoughts for a little bit, I think is like pretty important nowadays, because we never really get a second to just fucking chill out
Yeah.
and just be like in our own heads and
The
figure
big
things
fact.
out and walk things through. Easier said than done for some people, I guess. But
It's so easy, like when you're standing in line literally anywhere for more than like 2 minutes, you're like,
Yeah,
oh,
it's like phone, boom.
instant, yeah.
and this is like pretty cringy and cliche to talk about these days, because mindfulness is all the craze and it's like very in vogue. But
It's like a
true.
buzzword.
It's true
term
for a
now.
reason, I
I
guess.
was reading about something interesting. It's not the same, but it's like have you ever
No.
thought about the fact that as guys we can you can hang out with someone and you could hang out with them for a few hours and not really talk to them at all, but just be content in their company and just enjoy being with them.
Yeah.
I was reading about how
What do you
apparently
mean as guys?
no, this is what I was reading about. Apparently, women like struggle with that.
Ugh,
apparently-
again, women have another problem.
Because like, I mean, have you ever noticed like? I know that personally, when I'd hang out with someone, right?
That was a joke, by the way, woman. Sorry about that.
When I'd hang out with my friends and I'll get home, my mum would always be like asking a bunch of questions about them, and the answer would always be, I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like-
yeah.
And it's like, what do you guys talk about if you don't talk about like how school's going and shit like that? It's like, well, we just kind of talk about whatever we're doing at that moment.
We just bask in each other's masculine aura,
yeah,
Mom.
exactly. But
You understand, Mom?
no, I mean, it was this thing I was reading was talking about how like a lot of women will think that their boyfriend is lying about what they're doing because they'll say that they hang out with their friend, but then they can't answer any questions about like
Right.
what their friend's
Yeah.
been up to and stuff. And it's just because so many guys just hang out with their friend to hang out with their friend, and they will
Huh?
only really talk about what's happening at that moment.
Why they're leaving so early?
Yeah.
And apparently, women don't.
They're
do
going to
that as
town.
much.
I love having a good silence
Yeah.
with someone. The
I
only
think
thing
it's
that
so good,
the
yeah.
only
Yeah,
thing
I'll
that freaks
come
me out about it is
Oh, well.
I'll worry that they're not enjoying it as much as
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, I'm very content with the silence. I
Should I
think
say
it's
something?
I
Are they
think
gonna
it's
say
good
something?
that we're just chilling, but like I'm worried that they're thinking that it's awkward. you know?
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, that's a really good sign of friendship. Like, really good friendship between guys is when you can have two people be together for a long period of time and not really talk, but just be happy being with each other. Like,
Yeah.
I remember
the
I had
company.
friends when I was younger, and would have sleepovers and stuff, and would talk like shit all. But it would be playing games all night, or just
Fucking.
watching movies, fucking aggressively. It was great.
Loudly.
Yeah, no, I guess this. I don't know if that's true about
Yeah, I don't
the
know if
woman
it's true
thing
or not, but-
Obviously, this is just a study that you've
Yeah,
read.
it was what I read.
But wouldn't surprise me. I mean, women are pretty average, so
Have you ever seen the meme where it's like the wife is in bed with her husband? And
Yes.
she's like, "What? Wonder what he's thinking about.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
must be cheating on me." And the guy's mind is just like, "Oh, fucking bike won't start. God damn it! I wonder what the fuck is wrong."
like, I
with
wonder why Doritos are shaped like a triangle. Something like that.
it. Yeah, some fucking retarded.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing with like,
It's like, what are you thinking about? Yeah, yeah.
I had a girlfriend that used to do that all the time, and it pissed me off.
What are you thinking
like, we'd
about?
be walking around, and she'd be like, "What are you thinking about right now?" It's like, literally nothing. I'm thinking about the fact that we're walking down a street.
Really?
You know?
I don't think I'm ever just thinking about the fact that I'm walking down the street.
I think
though.
about some fucking dumb shit all the time.
Yeah, just say
I'm
nothing because
like-
you're too embarrassed to say the dumb thing you're
No,
thinking
dude,
about.
recently when people ask me what I'm thinking about, like I'll just answer like honestly what I'm thinking about because it usually makes them laugh. You know.
Yeah.
Just some, cause it's always some retarded bullshit.
I mean,
just on my
everyone
mind.
thinks about retarded bullshit though. It's I do it all the time just to entertain myself.
Exactly.
Sometimes I'll just think
Just
about
like a
the most fucked
distraction
up
more than
shit
anything.
imaginable just to entertain myself.
Make
Sometimes
myself
I'll say it
laugh.
out loud just to entertain myself and those around me. Yeah. Man, am I right?
Hell yeah.
You guys want to hear about this weird porn I watched?
Absolutely.
So last night, and after I did this, I was like, I gotta talk about this on the podcast. So
That's a story.
I watch a lot of like haul videos. You know, people just like buying clothes and then trying them on, right?
Okay.
And
I thought you meant just videos of holes.
and
They said horror videos.
and because I watch these videos, it means every now and again I'll get recommended a different YouTuber that does them, right? And there's a lot of the time it'll be one that has like millions of views, and it's because they're trying on lingerie, bikinis, or sportswear. And the thumbnail will be like their ass or something, you know, and they get millions of views, and on their channel they get like no views on any of their other videos. It'll be like 10,000 views, but then this one will have like millions.
Okay.
So I was on Pornhub last night, and
As
on
you
the,
do.
on the
Shout out.
homepage,
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
Code Misfits.
on the homepage, I just saw this thumbnail that didn't look like porn, and it was just this Asian woman sitting clothed, looking at a webcam like
Because
a
I'm
YouTube
just
thumbnail.
chilling watching a
And it said,
podcast because
"Try on
nobody's
haul."
here.
And I was like,
So I'm just sitting here waiting for
kinda
someone to
curious
join
what
to
this
talk
is.
to
So I
because
clicked on
fucking
it.
nobody
it's
watches
lit-
anymore.
the first thing
Cordelia.
you see is this black page with writing on it that
Quite
says
sad.
"Skip to 2 minutes for naked boobs," and then it just and then it disappeared,
Shout
and then
out.
it just went into a YouTube video type.
Oh,
thing.
you
It's like,
motherfucker.
hey guys, today I'm going to be trying on this, and this.
Was there
And
music in the background?
I think there was a little bit, yeah. And
Alright,
she, like,
I might
trying on
end it here
bras
anyway
and
because
just
people are
trying
begging me
on
to come out
bras,
and
yeah.
talk
So
to them.
she was just sitting in front of a webcam, taking off her bra, and then putting on another one and talking about it. I watched the entire video,
Yeah, I think that's
just
typical
kind of
about
like
it, like-
watching it. Like, this is so weird.
Studying.
But then I was like, there's so many videos on YouTube that get millions of views for this. This is an
Just to
untapped
make it a little
market.
bit longer, and I think I might
Pornhub
point
just
it up
needs
like
to become
maybe
the
my
place where
one
you
or two
go
blocks.
to check out lingerie videos.
The real honest reviews. That's where you get in.
honest
The nitty-gritty.
lingerie dildo reviews. It'll be
Yeah.
lit.
I think there already are dildo reviews, surely,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I think there
There's
are.
got to be everything
Alright.
on Pornhub.
Yeah.
I've talked about it on the podcast
Goodbye, people.
before, but you guys have seen that British
I ran
guy
out
who
of
like
glasses,
makes
that's
videos
why I
like
gave up.
that.
Actually, no,
You into
I'll
bed and
AFK it then.
kissing you goodnight.
the
There's
thing,
nothing graphic
and I'll
about
get
it at all.
51 more. 'cause
Politely
That's all I
declining
mine.
to go,
Actually, fuck it. I'm gonna
inside
mine some
with
glass.
you.
Mine some sand and
I
then
love that
AFK.
guy.
Only like
I
a
feel
few
like-
stacks.
like
Like wholesome,
Okay, if you-
wholesome
if
His
porn.
anyone-
name's like Brett
fucking
Creamer or
wondering.
something like that as
Yeah,
well.
it's
It's hilarious.
something fucking
I don't know.
I
hilarious.
feel like there's a lot of stuff on Pornhub that is technically pornographic, but it would be kind of weird to.
Why are you
jerk off
calling me
to.
Cordelia?
Like that whole video I was
Yeah.
watching. I feel like it would be so strange.
I'm just
to
putting
sit
some
there
sand
jerking off
on
to
and
someone
I'm coming
trying
out.
on
I
clothes.
think
Some
the
sand on
main
them and
audience for that
leaving.
is just lonely men
True.
who want like a wife.
That makes
That's
sense.
literally
Talk
it.
to them about their day.
Yeah.
There's a lot of that kind of
I'm gonna be
content
out in like
as
2
well.
minutes.
Not that I would know anything
So
about
sad.
that kind of stuff.
JOIs. Jerk off instructions.
Jerk off instructions.
Just a woman
shit, that's
standing there
quick.
telling you to jerk off and then getting naked.
Imagine
It's like, why would she tell you to do it? I know how to do it better than her. What the fuck?
imagine a prostitute that you order. She comes over to your house.
I need
and then
angry
she
sex
just
as well.
nags you about not doing chores, and says that you don't pay enough attention to her.
But she's also
That-
naked.
And it's the wife experience package.
That wouldn't be a prostitute. That'd be an escort, all right? That'd be
Escort.
classy.
I see.
I feel like JOI, like jerk off instructions. I feel like it's the porn you do if you want to be in porn but you don't want to get naked.
Oh, you mean for the female?
For the female.
They
It's
still
like-
get naked.
Yeah, some of them do, but I've
Not
seen
that I would know anything about that kind of stuff.
I've seen some of them that because you know how on Pornhub you hover over it and it like skips through the video.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
All the
seen
juicy
some where it's
parts.
like they're wearing clothes the whole time.
Oh
and I'm
shit,
like,
I got a lot
these
more
people
than
are
3
just like,
stacks.
you know, I want to get into the
I
porn
need
market.
it
I want to
anyway
make
for
some
the
money.
other
I
windows.
don't want to get naked.
Well, a lot of those girls probably also have like, they're like the Patreon girls who
Yeah.
never actually go fully
Sure.
nude.
Yeah.
Because and the guys keep watching because they're like, one day she'll drop a nude pic and it's gonna be epic. I can finally bust my nut that I've been saving up for 6 months. And it just
That's
never
the thing.
happens.
That's the
Not
thing
that I would
about-
know anything about that kind of
That's the
stuff.
thing about those whole videos, man. It's like
Yes, I will
you
look
know
at my
that
phone. I
The
know.
main reason why they're getting millions of views is because it's horny guys that are like, oh, this looks hot.
Yeah.
They're not gonna get naked. It's YouTube. What are you expecting?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I mean,
Why don't you just
the
go on
lonely, the
Pornhub?
lonely man market on the internet is widely like,
Yeah.
people aren't making enough money off lonely guys.
All right, I'm
I'm
gonna
sure
take this
you're not there.
Let's
Wait,
do
tell
it.
me. So when you do like a clothing channel, you just got to do like a lingerie one all the
There
time.
we
I'm
go.
gonna take this
Pump the views
opportunity
up.
Now we're
to
good.
announce my new JOI channel.
I would argue that, and I don't want to call out the entire anyone who watches Twitch streamers, but a large percentage of people who watch Twitch streams are just lonely ass people.
I stream every day and can confirm.
Not that there's anything wrong with being a lonely ass person. We all go through
Oh,
phases. It's totally chill.
Fuck it, I'll leave
But,
the stream
there's a
on
lot
just
of
for
people
funsies, but I'm
that
gonna
are
mute
just
my
like-
mic and
They just
turn
want a
off the camera.
friend and they just want company, and it's the same kind of thing, but just non-pornographic.
I mean, heaps of that, like, with Twitch, it's like, one, you can feel like you have a relationship with the streamer,
Yeah.
where, you know, you hang out with them every night and you watch them do that. And also, so many people have such, like, huge chat communities. You know, like, You know, like I
yeah.
have people that will talk about like it's almost like they're in a chat room together, but they're in my Twitch chat and they're just discussing their lives and stuff.
Yeah.
And they do it every day, and just through Twitch, people develop these huge communities of people that just kind of live online.
Yeah, and it's fine. You know, I'm not trying to call these people out because, you know,
You're
like
all
I
lonely
said,
fucking losers.
Everyone goes through lonely periods of their life, and it's totally cool if Twitch is your coping mechanism. I think Discord is another big one for that.
Oh, Discord is
It's interesting.
Which is good for like background noise though. Sometimes,
yeah, or
just
not-
like if you're like just even like us like editing.
Yeah,
if you're
I'm
sitting
not-
there for hours, it's good to
I'm-
have like background noise.
I'm not saying that everyone who watches Twitch is lonely. I'm just saying
Yeah.
that there's a big portion of the audience that does do it for that reason.
Don't some Twitch streamers like they'll be in a relationship, but they'll never divulge or acknowledge
Yeah,
the
it's a
fact
big
that they're
part
in a
of it.
relationship, so
100%.
that
Yeah.
the lonely people will donate.
Well, that's that's the more graphic side of like the titty streamers, the
biz-
thoughts.
yeah.
Well, which again, there's nothing wrong with that kind of stuff.
I mean, once again, also,
Once again.
people,
Like,
people are fully entitled to hide that they're in a relationship.
Sure, of course, it's
But,
private.
But yeah, it's a business at the end of the day.
Yeah.
These people are making money off, you know.
I remember when I was a kid, if I was playing Xbox by myself, I would have my laptop beside me, and I would have like C-Nanners videos or something on, but I would not be focusing on the video at all. It would just be background noise. I
Sure.
love that shit. And
Oh,
I'm sure that it's
100%.
huge for Twitch. Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
I think even more people on Twitch just use Twitch to fall asleep too, just having it in the
Yeah.
background.
Yeah, that's
It's
why.
white
That's
noise.
why you could have like 500 viewers
have
and
to
only
piss
like
so bad.
100 people
And then you
talking.
scream really loudly, and then it cuts in
Yeah.
half.
Swagger's just going to take a piss real quick. He's still wearing the GoPro, so that'll be interesting.
Have fun editing that one, Mitchell.
Hopefully the recording for this doesn't fuck up,
What are you doing, Mason?
and we can actually post this one to YouTube. Are you okay, mate?
So is he.
Jesus, just. But yeah, I mean, this has been.
I've been talking to myself. This is great. I thought I unmuted myself.
Anything else
I
you wanna do
usually talk to
before we,
myself anyway.
close this sucker out? We'll talk
But
about
now I've
games,
talked to
we'll
myself
talk
even more
about
because
games,
literally
we'll
nobody
talk
was
about
listening, not even online.
strange porn.
Talk about Burrow.
Cool.
Burrow.
Are you still here,
Burrow.
Cheese?
Makes
Because I
it
was gonna
easy.
fix
Code
the
Misfits, we did
command
talk about
because I
Code
don't think
Misfits.
the command's
Oh
working.
fuck!
Slash
I have to cut that out now, man.
He talked about an inferior product.
He's like Burrow. I was meant to say game what's up.
Yes.
Gamer subs.
Gamersubs.gg.
Does the Exclamation Realm still think not? Fuck.
Gamersubs. It doesn't suck.
That's right.
There we go.
What's up, bro?
Does it work?
Gamersubs.gg.
What's up,
It should work.
Oh, you know, just gamer subs.
Just Gamersubs.
Oh, it does work.
Yes, if
I saw
this-
someone
if it
typed
makes
it in
you
before and it
think,
didn't
then
work.
welcome.
I think
That's
that's
channel.
still the code. I'll have
If
to
it
double
doesn't,
check
then
though. The
hopefully
code
someday
may
we'll
have
finally figure out
changed
how to
since I
record this
last
fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
And
did that.
yeah, I mean,
Let me just
I don't know.
quickly
I
skim
feel
this
like our
one.
last couple times recording with the
What was
cameras
it?
out and filming, it's a little awkward, but I feel pretty good about it this time. So,
No, that's the one.
That
yeah.
being said, this better get 2 million views.
Ellie, check out the boat. I don't know if you're on here. No, you're not.
Or not.
But oh my god, the boat has changed.
Any final words there, Swagger, mate?
That was like
At the start of the stream, I already done quite a bit. Now,
I don't know, dude. It was like a racehorse.
if you go back, I built like the whole upper
Thanks for the
part.
info, bud.
Hey, dude.
Alright, this has been
Anytime.
Misfits.
No, it's a podcast. Sorry, it's just because most. Well, it's because the chat was pretty quiet before. That's why.
What's up, freak bitches?
What's up, freak bitches? Welcome back to the
But yeah,
Visitors
check it out.
Podcast. Rated 5 stars on
Check it
iTunes
out.
by Big Cheese
Are you
Theo.
proud? You can't even
Says,
tell that the
"My
old boat
depressed
was there
podcast,
now.
my depressed watermelon."
How big is
You could before, but if I go in inside,
I don't think that's a
this
real
is the
thing.
new part.
I
Look how
honestly
much
don't know. I
space
put
is
past
here
it.
that I need to
I'm joined
fill.
today by my co-hosts, Toby, Big Bitchy, Swagger Souls.
But I need to break down all the walls and everything. Everyone had an outside room over there on the corner, buddy. There's no view outside anymore. Sorry, is it too many voices? I'm sorry. It is when I'm talking. I'll go back to the lo-fi.
Yours isn't a surprise.
There you go. I didn't build a new boat, I extended the existing boat, which has made changes. Look. You can see kind of where it ended, like there, if you look at the crosshair, it's about there. Actually, no, it's a bit... Wait! It is twice as big if I look there. Oh no, it's a bit longer than that, no. Oh no, it's not. Here is the breaking point. I am eventually going to replace all this wall with pale oak as well, because I've just completely changed it. I have to go soon anyway, sorry. No, it's all good. Don't be sorry. I've almost done the roof. I basically almost completed the outside. Quite impressive, I think, with how long it took last time. There was some pale oak in here, wasn't there? I'll fill in the rest. Oh, that should just finish off this, maybe? I need to get more, obviously. It's quite funny, I said, oh, this should be just enough wood to finish off the other side of the boat. This side of the boat, but not the other side. I could get away with not changing the other side, but I think it's just going to look strange, and it's going to look like it, you can tell it was built one way and then changed. Which I don't want it to look like. Because then it's like, what the hell? Oh, I think it's just enough what I got here. I did go and mine some more. I mined a tree more. But I literally had the perfect amount to do the boat. I still had a lot. It was like 15 stacks, I think, of logs. So what's that? 15 times 4, that's 60 stacks of wood it took to do this half. So pretty mental. Yeah, there's the realm code. It is bedrock here. It is bedrock. Can't speak English apparently. Now that does remind me. I need to put some torches down. Oh, I believe there is some. Oh, there's sponge in here as well. There is some coal still in here. I'll break all this actually. Probably make it easier. I'm gonna go back in this random ass chest. Oh, that's not the random chest. Where's the fixing up one? Where's it? Yeah. Put my sponge in there for now. My fernite in there. And then I will make a stack of torches, eh? Oh, I've just enough for a stack. Perfect! I don't want mobs in here particularly, so we're gonna fix that problem if I die. No, after I die. Cool, now I'm really far away. Oh, did I place 2 down? I did not mean to do that. But yeah, I've done a lot. I forgot how much. Because you missed the start of this stream, you missed out on basically most of it. Like, from the hull down, I did off stream. Just chilling. Just playing. I was actually playing on the PS5 doing it. Just mining, collecting shit. Then I came back on here. I was like, alright, we're gonna do the top half. And then it's all done. Now, hopefully the mobs have disappeared, maybe? Ah, good. I can't see what the light's like because I still have the conduit power. We'll go away in a second. There we go. Everything's gonna spawn in these corners, I already know. And up here. I've done the floor now, but not the... Sorry, I was at uni, I should have joined to help Fridays, long days, so... Oh yeah, nah, it's all good. I always end up doing a stream on Friday and on Sunday, which is like your working day. Sorry, Ellie. I try to do during the week, but it's also busier for me, because I have work. Okay, I'd say that's good enough for now. Shouldn't have any problems with mobs. But yeah, look, you can see the outside of the old boat, still here. But all the rooms are going to be a bit fooked now, on this side. Because I need to break down all of that. But the people on the corner will get bigger rooms, because I'll probably extend them. But then again, all the people in those rooms, where are they now? Who knows? Oh my god. Didn't realize how bad the spawn was around here. Jesus Christ. Shit. Oh my god, look at all the mobs on the boat. Because that side doesn't have the lanterns yet. Oh no. That's crazy to look at now, how long it is. Imagine how it would have taken over a year probably to make this if I kept it as that. Also, hand smells. Yeah, I know. He does. He smells like beef. Yeah, it looks fine in here now, but yeah, as I said, all those rooms need to be done again. But I will quickly... What am I missing on the outside now? Oh, I'm doing the panes. That's what I was in the middle of doing, because I just smelt more shit. Ouch. There you go, the next level. Oh, I almost killed myself. That would have been annoying. Pretty sure I was building just around this corner. And I'm gonna do black windows across. I might do panes just for convenience, but I kinda wanna do blocks. I might do panes though. Glass panes if anyone's confused. I think Cheese left when he realised it wasn't a Drava realm. Ouch. It's next level now. Beef. Beef. But yeah, I know it's kind of sad, the old boat, but it's still there. Like, it's literally still there. All I've done is extend it, and now it's changing to wood instead of wool. But it's literally going to look the same, but longer, and just better. Oh, I forgot. Oh, holy shit! Why is this axe so fast? Jesus fucking Christ! Forgot I fooked it up on the other side, so I need to fix it here. Oh no, I haven't got enough wood now! Shit, that's why I was saving the wood. Ah, shit. I have to get a tad bit more for now until I do the other side. What the fuck is going on here? Don't have any more wood anywhere. But yeah, I realised before the mistake I made with the windows. Like, I remember why I did it, because other rooms were blocking it, Ellie. No more red sheep. Yeah. See, look, if you look at the old place, look at the windows. If you look close, it's like, oh, the windows look kind of weird, because there's windows inside, but they're all like all over the place. But that's because I worked in the windows after I did the rooms. Like, I added windows after I did the rooms. So just some levels have no windows, and some just, yeah, it just looks stupid. So I'm just going to make them all windows, and they're all going to be black stained. So it's definitely going to make it look much different. That's the main, probably the main noticeable change, except for it being longer. Like, way longer, of course. But the inside, I'm really struggling with the inside because I don't have much motivation to do the inside of the other half. I'm not gonna lie, and I don't know what to build because I basically squeezed everything in that I had in mind. I mean, I could always make more rooms, but that's just gonna be fucking boring to do as well. Yeah. All right. I might end it off here anyway because I've been on here for hours, and you're about to go as well, Ellie. Yeah, but you can noticeably tell it here, the difference. You can see it. But I have this bit on top. I'm probably gonna add another bigger, like a deeper pool over here. Yeah. Then I gotta add all the panes along here as well. I don't know, it's actually not gonna take that long. It's crazy how it took me 9 months to do this. I wonder how long it took me to do the outside. It might have been the inside that took me most of the time. I'd say a good 3 or 4 months of me doing this on and off. Because obviously I was streaming, so I was distracted by other shit. Yeah. But no, it actually looks long enough. I'm also going to redo the front a little bit. Because the front looks stupid now that the boat's so long, I think. It needs to be longer. Alright. Anyways,